Bang. Round one. Fight.
Thank you for letting me know. This time I caught on a lot earlier. Like I was mentioning before I was muted, because I was muted. We have my model yesterday, which is beautiful, by the way. The redo of the model is beautiful. I wanted to change a couple things. One of the things was the look was a little too like I had resting bitch face. Pretty much. I had resting bitch face. And want to change that a little bit to have a little bit more of a smile. Not as smug as my last smile was, but a little bit more of a smile. And my eyes. I love what they did with the irises. Holy crap, I love it. I absolutely love it. In the sense that like the shininess, the whole different shine and everything like that. It's just amazing. I love it. Yeah, I think it looks better this way. It looks a little bit more closer to my original, just, you know, glammed up a bit. It's been glammed up. Hello, Suni. Welcome. Welcome, Salty Dog. Exile. No worries, Exile. Exile, yesterday, like, I'm glad you were able to fall asleep at least. I'm glad you're able to get some rest at least, you know? That's always a good sign. It's always a good thing. Get some rest. Always get your rest first. I always support that. Mary made a dessert pizza. I wish you put some nuts or something else on it besides bananas and chocolate. Well, she wanted it to be dessert and sweet, so bananas are a little bit sweeter, especially if you let them ripen up at around the right, you know, right amount of time. Like, how likely do you think a VTuber clip will have to be the VTuber clip of would? How likely would you think a VTuber clip will have to the VTuber, which is a clip about would comment on the clip? How likely will they be to comment on the clip? It depends on the VTuber. If I'm reading this correctly, it depends on the VTuber whether they would comment on the clip or not. It really does. I got some refreshments. I got ice cream and cold juice. Very good. Always stay hydrated, especially when it's hot. It's hot in my room right now, but I want to, like I say, at the earliest for me, an hour in is when I want to have, you know, it to start to cool down. Whatever that, you know, if you know. What's up, Geki Robo? What's up, Gerard? Hello, hello. I'm glad, like I said, Loyal Monster, that you have your refreshments. They are absolutely necessary during this time. I do have like a 2-liter thingy-madoobs of Crystal Light. I use Crystal Light because I'm a picky squirrel. I don't like just water. I mean, I'll drink just water, but my preference is not just water. My preference is something with a little bit of sweetness. But I don't want the calories that come with the sweetness, if that makes any sense. I don't want the calories that come with like fruit juices and things like that. So what I will do is I'll go and make like a crystal light. You know what I mean? Yep, there's the guy who's trying to cancel VTubers. There definitely is. Fuck it. I was going to cover it later, but fuck it. We'll just cover it now. We have the person who was, you know, the other day mentioning that they are going to be, you might want to check the VTuber drama. I tweeted, probably will save your career. I've been banned. I have banned Tigaholic with 200k subs gone. YouTube banned Tyga for making the same loot stuff you have. You become an example of teen YouTube having double standards. As long as it's marked for not children, I don't see an issue, honestly, with Shy Lily doing what she's doing. It's like, I'm going to spend every second of my life reporting videos of Shy Lily, Kafefe, Skuchan, and Lion Chu for more loot channels until Team YouTube stops having double standards. That is, this guy's just a little bit off his rocker, in my opinion. Stop having double standards. I have become a new Metal Gear. You have not. Again, they're using... Here's the issue I have. If you have the kind of content that this guy likes to the point where you're making such negative content or such drama-baiting content or whatever it is, people can accuse me of that too. But I try to stay neutral. If you're not neutral and you give this guy, because of your content, you give them the firepower that they need to go and attack others, and they use you as a manifesto, they use you as a manifesto of what they're doing, you should really rethink the kind of content you're making. You should rethink the kind of message you're sending, because it's not necessarily you were intending to have that happen, but now that you know that your content is getting treated that way, I'm talking about the Gyaro Cat VTuber. Now that you know that your content is getting treated that way, maybe tone it down a bit, and maybe make sure you're a little bit more responsible with the way that you make your content. We have a responsibility as content creators to make sure that we do not spur on hate campaigns, that we do not spur on hate in our videos. We do not bring specific hate to things. Yes, I do actually, you know, critique people. I criticize them. I try to give both sides. I do. I correct myself when I make those mistakes. So that's why my videos aren't being used. So that's the way I think. If you have videos that are of an inflammatory nature that someone is going to be using for inflammatory reasons, maybe start thinking about how you can maybe change the message a little bit to be a little bit more responsible. That's my opinion, at least. This is that Team YouTube. I reported 50 plus videos from another YouTuber, Tigaverse. Here's proof I abused the report system and content that doesn't break any rules, minus Tim Pool's misleading fake news. So he's telling on himself somehow? I don't know what the heck that's all about. But yeah, that's my opinion on the whole responsibility we have as content creators. Let's continue here. Shy Lily streams on Twitch. Considering he threatened to report her videos, I'm not sure exactly matters. Also threatened Tyga's Twitch account, which wouldn't surprise me who start going after Twitch accounts next. Read my manifesto seems like totally hinge, a normal thing to say. Also, they can't seem to decide if they're going after lootubers, P's, or Nazis, and like connecting either of the first two to the third is wild. Dude is cuckoo in the head. Read my blank sounds like a 12-year-old who learned about some third world freedom fighter. Yeah, this guy's a little bit off his rocker, but there's a reason why my videos weren't used for that. You know, at least I think so. At least because I try to be, I get a lot of hate because I try to be objective. I get a lot of hate because I am objective in the way that I try to do things, try to point out things here, and I'm fine with that. If it leads to less people using my videos as a manifesto against someone else, there's a reason why Kyo's videos aren't used that way. There's a reason why False's videos aren't used that way, even though they're bigger people. They are responsible in their language. You have to be responsible in your language when you are a content creator. Even though it seems like it's not fair, that is the world you want to get into. That's the world I want to get into. So I try to be as responsible as I can. He's full on crazy. He's full on cuckoo. He's lost the plot. I don't think he ever even knew what the plot was. But yeah. And of course you can't blame the content creator fully. But, you know, tone it down is what I would say. to any content creator that's going a little crazy on the hate wagon, tone it down a bit, and then maybe you won't have, you know, people like that coming on your side and using you as a manifesto. Yeah, he's gonna get major backlash. Comes in the tail end, dang it. It's a little bit crazy. It's going to sound weird, but would you pop by Luca's channel? He's struggling with rigging his model, and I'm guessing you could give pointers. Luca, which one? Lucas's channel? The man better be careful. He can't use the man on Twitter. Give me the channel name. Less poison and inflammatory language is in the video, the less likely someone else can twist it and use it against someone else. Exactly. That's the thing. The less inflammatory language you have, the less likely you are to be used as a manifesto. And also the less likely you are to get tons of views. Look at me, I don't get tons of views. Why? Because I'm not inflammatory. The less inflammatory language you use, the less likely you're going to be used as a manifesto. That's the way I think. That's my personal opinion. You can have a different one. And yeah, I call out creators who use too much inflammatory language because I try not to. It gets me... Oh, what the hell? What the hell was that? It gets me a lot of hate. Gets me a lot of anger. I get people in comment sections calling me a Niji defender, calling me a softie, saying I've been brainwashed by some people. Thank you, trash bag number 4. You're good, Exile. You can send me links today. Send one right now. It's up to you to watch it later or watch it at all. You know what I'm going to do? Exile, as you know, I have a bad habit of forgetting that things exist on my comment sections. So I am going to save this. It's about Bao not handling Scoochan. I'm going to save this in a separate area and make sure that I get to it when you know it's the time to get to it, when things happen. I forgot I had to do something specific. Let me talk to you guys while I do this. And like I said, I don't want to be... I do sound like a little bit preachy, and I did sound preachy there, but I do honestly feel that we do have a responsibility as content creators to not police our chat, because fuck that, you know, we can't be responsible for everything everyone does, but at least be a little bit more responsible in the way we talk in order to prevent people like that from using us for negative things. Feels like people jump on the bandwagon to cancel big YouTubers and not big VTubers. Noosh Lucas. Okay. If he's on Twitch. On Twitch, I think, is what you're saying. Konshu Lucas. At Konshu Lucas, it seems like he's struggling. YouTube. Okay, Konshu Lucas, YouTube. Okay. He's using Live 2D. I have no clue on how to use Live 2D. I'm just taking a look at this. He's using it's tough. Look at my boy. Yes, I did change a couple things. Preachy but necessary. Boy got a redesign. Yes, I did. I did get a redesign. Yesterday's redesign, I modified it myself a little bit. Not much. I modified the eye size. The lips were feminine lips, and I changed it to masculine lips. YouTube, so I have no clue. Popping off so hard right now. Thank you, Johan. So I just came across this dude on YouTube called Vintage Bass Archive. Are you familiar with him? I am not. Vintage Bass Archive. I am not familiar with the dude. Oh, it's a music channel. Nice. I was watching from YouTube, so I don't know. Yeah, I found him. Though I thought if it's a more experienced person would probably cheer him up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to learn that if I ever want to go into this business. I mean, stuff I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do to help. I'm not an artist, so it'd be hard for me to fully help. Found out that he may be one of Taiga's main harassers. Oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, some people are tourists, for goodness sakes, and that's annoying me. That annoys me. The tourists annoy me. Tourists absolutely annoy me. I have a lot to go over, so I'm just gonna start again, going over stuff. Here we have people talking about Nijisanji's reputation. Of course, Nijisanji's reputation going down the drain. It's good to have these conversations about the things that have gone on with Nijisanji. It could be a learning experience for a lot of people. It needed too big to fail. Have they already failed? You know, there's a lot of controversy that's happened. They're pretty much too big to fail at this point. At this point, is it even possible to get them back where they once were? Could they possibly do better at this reputation? I don't think it's possible to return how Niji once was because they already have all the bad PR, and it would be a little bit of too little too late in order to get them to where they were. Based on a PR standpoint, they've lost it. They've lost the PR. That's where they messed up. They, for their livers still though, they still have the responsibility to go and be better. They still have the responsibility, no matter if they have a chance to come back with full force like they had before, which I don't think is possible, unfortunately for them. Whether EN can recover fully, I don't think that's possible, again, unfortunately for them. But they still owe it to their talents, which are their bread and butter. They're the ones that freaking allow them to have, you know, the positions that they're in, to have what they have. It is up to them to do better for them. Too big to fail? Not exactly. Same with other big companies. They have resources to save a company. Company doesn't like paycheck to paycheck. There has been some backup funds just in case this type of scenario happens. That being said, their financials will take a very big hit. Reminds you of this too. Isn't it weird that people living paycheck to paycheck are supposed to have months worth of savings for emergencies, while billion-dollar corporations are so poorly managed they're on the brink of bankruptcy after a week of reduced profits? Yes, that does happen, unfortunately. We're like, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, tighten your belts. What about these big companies that get these huge bailouts and things like that? What about them tightening their belts? What about them not giving large golden parachutes to CEOs that fail upward in a lot of cases? And like I said, we're human. We can all fail. We can all have these moments. But still, it's not fair, in this case, to the talents for them to continue being the way that they are. I'm just advocating for VTubers like myself. I am tiny compared to them, obviously, but I'm advocating for the VTubers here. They should be treated better, and they deserve better. So I hope Nijisanji actually improves. I don't want Nijisanji to fail. I want them to improve so that their talents feel better. So we're going about a little bit of the numbers. Oh boy, you guys know I love the numbers. You know that I think they make me tingle. You know all this kind of stuff that happens with me. So after another buyback and yeeting some shares, the stock price should be about the same before the quarter four report drop. What happened, Rikusama? Can you explain this? That's so weird, using Millie's words against her again. People really are not going to let Millie forget those words. Holy crap. But here's what happens. Yes, you had the buyback, which increased it by a lot to 28.64. And, you know, before the buyback, it was around the 23.58 mark. It was around that mark. It had gone up and down, but it was around that mark. It jumped up, of course, because stock buybacks, people are happy. I mean, more stocks are being bought. And then what ends up happening here, the reason why this happened, for all those who don't know, after stock buyback, you know what happens? People like myself that aren't large institutional investors are like, ooh, I can make my money back now. I bought it on this low point. Let's say you bought it down here, or even bought it over here, or even bought it right before the buyback. And then boom, there you go. You have the huge boost. You start selling. I would immediately sell. I would sell everything that I had. And then that's why all this goes down again, because it goes back to where it was before, because everyone who benefited from the stock buyback has already sold all of their stuff. That's what ends up happening. I don't blame Nijisanji for this, and I don't blame investors for this. You got to make your money however you get that bag however you want. We are so back to sinking the yacht. 7.5 billion yen for another sinking yacht. By the way, can you buy this yacht with the amount of money? Keck, you can buy this yacht with the Riku could have bought himself another yacht instead of doing the buybacks, is what these people are saying. Of course, they're always going to be on the yacht stuff. Japanese stock market crashed this morning because of foreign capital flight due to yen rebound. The whole market is looking like this today. It's dominating finance news. Japan cover lost 5% today for so far as well, in line with Nikkei index as a whole. If anything, AC is doing better than average, at least for today. Like, that's the thing. You have to look at the whole picture when it comes to all these things. Of course, everyone likes to be like, ha ha ha, you know, the Nijisanji is going back down. I'm in that boat, believe me. I'm in the boat where I am kind of like, damn, they're dropping again. You know, that type of thing. I'm in that boat. But I'm also going to be like, you know, looking at it from an objective standpoint, because that's what I like to do. It doesn't bring me a lot of fans, but that's what I like to do, being objective, and see that, yeah, it's also the Nikkei stock index going down. Now, to continue on what the other person was saying, stocks begun a downward trend again. The recent shareholders meeting, everything the shareholders meeting is going back down because people do not have that confidence. This is just based on the numbers. The confidence has gone down as well. For once, this might not be any color's fault. From what I've seen mentioned, the Nikkei is on fire right now, as in it's going down, and as a result, other Japanese stocks are catching flames. That is why my gacha was so cheap. Frankly, if you're going to post about the stock price, you should also do the fluctuations of the Japanese stock market to some extent, and the fluctuations of the stock market of similar companies. I'm pretty sure cover is going down too. Other Nikkei connected stocks, like for example, over here in the US, we have the Dow Industrial Average, the Dow Jones, we have the S&P 500, and those are the big ones. If those go down, then a lot of companies start going down as well. Becomes a weird trend that happens. It is something that happens in the stock market. Just being fair, I'm not, suckling at Nijisanji's teat or anything like that. Just being fair, yes, the shareholders meeting did not look good for them at all. You had a lot of investor lack of confidence from the investors and things like that. But we have to look at it from the whole picture. At least that's what I try to do. I try to be responsible and see the whole picture. Did your tail get upgraded too? Give me some back shots, will you? My tail is less wobbly because the thingamadoobs is being very thingamabobs, if you know what I mean. So that does happen. Sounded like a great deal what happened to the game developers when their CEOs bought expensive cars. Yeah. He could have bought another car anyways. Maybe a Honda Civic. Well, yeah. Thank you. I obviously can't play the music, but I want to show you Rosemi having fun during the last time that she played GTA 5. She was bopping to some Kendrick Lamar, which was, I guess, played on GTA 5 online. And she's just having fun, as you can see here. She was using her home 3Ds, and she's bopping along to some Kendrick Lamar. I don't know which one of Kendrick Lamar's albums or EPs or anything like that she was bopping off to, but that's always fun to be able to bop to it. She's enjoying herself, as you can see here. She just keeps bopping along. She's enjoying her ride. She's enjoying the drive. She's having lots of fun. That is what I like to see. That is, like, a lot of people are all on the hate train of Nijisanji, and believe me, I criticize like everyone else. I see a lot of negativity like everyone else, but I like also pointing out that the livers themselves, the VTubers themselves, are struggling in that company. They want to make the best out of the situation that they have. They want to make the best out of the company that they happen to enjoy. I am not going to slow their roll. I'm not going to be the one to be like, you should leave or anything like that. I just hope the best for them and hope that they, like, people like Rosemi keep jamming and enjoying. It's very cute. Regular goat, recognizing goat stuff. I'm surprised she's able to stream while listening to copyrighted music. I ride, you ride, bang. Reminds me of when Kiara was jamming to Soulja Boy. Very cute. Peak in interaction. Praise the Lord of cuteness. She's back in GTA 5 and doing what she does best, being cute. See, a lot of people here, even Kurosanji, a lot of people in Kurosanji are like, she's just cute as heck. That is what I like to push. I like to push that you can see them in a positive light, even if they are a part of Nijisanji, because that's just the company that are part of. That doesn't make their whole persona or identity. Why the hell did I say identity? Identity, goddammit. Rika, Mel had a collab with Delotaya. Mano Alo, I'm going to cover that. Playing Mahjong with 2 other people. They could have bought a goated Toyota A86 Treno. Those things are expensive. Holy crap. The A86s are expensive now. Kevin Lamar. The point was, if they'd willingly take a pay cut instead of letting people go, exactly, that'd be great. Sal Vintage has apparently been trying to target you for a while. Oh. Vintage Base Archive? It's a playlist with some of your videos relating to Taiga. I found out he has an obsession bringing Taiga down. Well, I mean, what is he gonna hit me with? Like, I don't know what he's gonna hit me with. So thank you for keep a tabs on that so I can report him for harassment if I ever need to, and send him a cease and desist if I ever need to. So keep that on in mind, because if I have to get a lawyer, I will pay for one in order to get a cease and desist against people who are trying to harass me. I'll be honest with you. If it gets to the point of harassment and trying to knock me down, I'm tired of being stepped on because, I got stepped on by someone that I thought was a friend of 4 years. I thought they were a friend of 4 years, but no, they went in and was a bitch and attacked me. I'm tired of just laying down and letting that happen. So I will only wait until things like that happen. But if I have to, if the harassment gets serious, if I have to, I will end up getting a lawyer and doing a cease and desist. Better day as a lion than a year as a sheep. Exactly. Said identity. Identity. Hoping she went on vacation with Matara that she would be quitting Niji. No, I mean, it depends on the person, of course. More solid and less detailed. Okay. Yeah, it is more solid. Let's see. I need to double check in my old tail versus my new one. Like, I need to double check. Is it more solid? Like, I'm questioning that now. Is it more solid? Does it seem less detailed? Let's look at my old model. Let's just go quickly and look at my old model. Let me look at my old model real quick. I think it's less shiny, is what it is. I think the colors are more solid. I think that's what it is. I think the colors are just more solid. Because the other one, was more shiny, and I think that's what ended up happening. Less shine, more solid. That's what it is, I think. Yeah, it's less shiny. Yeah, I think it's the blend shapes. It's just less... Maybe I can modify that by adding, like, more hair groups to it or something. I don't know. I don't know about these things. Like, my tail is, I think, more solid. Did I do something with your hair? The blend shapes. Basically, it was done in Blender. It was redone in Blender. Let me see about my old one. Because the old one is, yeah, the old one had more bouncy stuff, I think. The new one is with the blend shapes and things like that. There's a certain way, yeah, I think it's just the blend shapes and the solid color of the tail. I think maybe I might have to get the tail redone. I might have to get the tail redone. But it's not the fault of any of the artists or anything like that. You know, it's not the fault of them or anything that they've done in particular. It's just the way things are, the way things look. All right, I'm going to try to get through everything else. Can you just switch tails? I wish I could. I might have to go into to Vroid and maybe change the color of the tail. I don't know. I might have to go into Vroid myself tonight and try to do something. Because, as you've seen, I did do some stuff to Vroid. I did some stuff. That's what I mean. I tried to do some stuff. I tried to do some stuff. You know what I mean? It like in the eyes and the mouth and little things here and there. The freaking blend shapes were amazing. It looks more flat. The tail looks more flat. I don't know. I don't know what can be done in Vroid. But I'm going to see. Because, yeah, the tail looks a bit more flat. Because they worked in Blender. The person that did it worked in Blender. So I'm not going to fault them for, you know, changing some things up when it came to that. Dokibird has their socials. I don't want to put a ton of work on them. I mean, I did pay for this, but I don't want to put a ton of work on them. I'm just too nice, I think. And this one, I think it is a lot of blush. Yes, it is. I do have more color to my face now. All right, let's get going. Freaking, I chat too much. I chat a lot. I sorry. I chat a lot. We have someone, which is Dokibird, doing what is awesome of Dokibird to do, which is adding a section in Doki merch in order to see everything about an about section. Dokibird has their socials and our official website that track our follower numbers. So if you're ever curious and want to check out all those numbers in a single go, and you do so easily there. The one with the music note is their TikTok. Yeah, right here. You can see Doki has energetic trickster type personality. She loves to laugh and make people laugh. Doki enjoys messing with people and is more likely to taunt others rather than brag about herself. Especially well known for her high skill level in Apex Legends and Overwatch. She has a strong love for gaming in general, especially shooters and retro games. And there you go. Dokibird 768 130 53. Interested in working with Dokibird? Contact us, and that's what they mean by that is companies working with Dokibird, of course. VTubers don't bug her. That's what I see. That's the way I feel. You can bug her if you want, but that's the way I feel. A very good marketing tactic. A potential partner can look at this page and see where her outreach is and to what extent. That's what I'm saying. It's mainly business related. It's mainly trying to get businesses. Hey, if you want to be a sponsor or you want to be a partner, a business partner, here we are. Here's everything we do. Here's everything we are overall. Here's our, our numbers, our reach, etc. This isn't for VTubers to contact them to try to get, collabs or things going. This is more on a business side. Do you want to make merch of us? Do you want me to be a part of your convention, your meetup, your whatever? Let me know. Do you want an appearance? Let me know. That type of thing. For a bit, I thought it would be such egotistical. Then I noticed interested in working with thing, and I realized it's for business stuff, which makes more sense. She's a pro and she's professional. That's what I love about her. It's a big personality. I love how her about page calls her the bird. So cool, smart, and sponsor purposes. Obviously, VTubing is getting more and more common. So yeah, you have to go for sponsor purposes. Absolutely. Admittedly, it's kind of different, but VShoujo does a similar thing. Under the quote links to YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, they have a number of subscribers for YouTube, followers, and Twitch. So other companies are doing it. So she's following a trend of what other companies are doing, like right there. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Interested in working with Michimochi V? Contact us. They do that for each and every one of their talents. Michimochi V is just a example of it. A small example of it. That's his YouTube channel. Yeah. I did see the YouTube channel. Decided to inform me about that. He's probably trying to bring negative light to Taiga. I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to look at news from an objective standpoint. Where are you, salty dog? I wish I could do that type of work. I wish I could do that type of work too. I wish I could do that rigging. I wish I could like switch it over from the old one to the new one and do blend shapes and all that kind of stuff, because then, you know, things would be interesting. So hard over a slight redesign. I must kiss the squirrel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What ended up happening, AR kit reshade. I had an AR kit reshade, and I had a blend shape added to my design because I wanted to update from where I was. If you remember how I was, that was all the way from 2020. So that was a long time ago. You know what I mean? No, don't worry. I don't have rabies. I don't have rabies. I don't get rabies. I have all my shots. I'm a squirrel, but I have all my shots. All right. So this is another one that I need to cover because it's important to cover these things. I personally, when it came to Denise Manami, treated it always as, you know, with respect, because if they did pass away, that is a horrible thing. But what I'm seeing here, what I have been informed of here, is Denise Manami faked her death according to this Cloud person, received screenshots from an anonymous account named Cloud. They explained to me that they saw another account named Denini. Denini has also been active up until an hour ago. Cloud found this info himself. Look at this. I'm going to take a look at everything there, of course. Wow, Denise's main page got deactivated, and Denini changed her name to Beatrice. I'm sorry to all the people who cried for Denise. In my opinion, Aliyah and Xavier are probably fake too. Again, thank you, Cloud, for letting me know. This is Cloud, by the way, this person here. Rest in peace, Denise is fake, fraudulent, debunked, and she's trying to cover her tracks in real time, but they got all of the evidence before it happened. It's actually just disgusting utilizing the grave and serious issue like ending one's own life for clout, especially trying to make people aware of this, that they're in fact faking it. I think that is like the lowest of the low that you can do. If these allegations here are true, it is the lowest of the low. I'll still treat it the way that it should be treated, which is if you are feeling that way at any point in time, you know, go for the hotlines that are out there, go and check out someone else, you know, check out somewhere where you can get help. Get some help, not in the messed up way, not in the way of like, oh, you know, get some help, you're messed up. No, I'm talking about get some help, get someone to talk to you. There are people there who need you. So just chat with somebody, you know? That tracks, she's backtracking now. Oh, doesn't exist, of course. Let's take a look at Denise Manami. Has been, the account doesn't exist. They're gone, of course. She contradicted previous statements from Aliyah and Denise. Basically, after the first attempt, Denise acknowledged Aliyah as her friend who had her phone. So it would make no sense if Aliyah hacked Denise's phone. So there's that. It's still in doubt. She's saying that, basically, according to what this person is saying here, Denise was saying that they were being hacked, that they had been hacked. Denise was caught in a lie, but I, Aliyah, who apparently now hates her, am going to run PR for her and try to make her look good, while me as the person may not even exist and will take all the blame. There's something I learned in psychology, announced seppukus tend to be fake. Hex's PL even commented on the topic. It's basically saying people shouldn't demand he speak up about everything that happens in his fandom. But, you know, the thing is, I will still stand by what I said, is make a comment on it, especially something big that happens like that. Like, I make comments on issues that happen in my community. that I don't like, because of course you're not responsible. Like I said before, Hex is not responsible for what happens in his fandom, but as a person who wants to, be a responsible VTuber, it might be good to be like, maybe not mention the Denise thing, but to be like, remember hatred and things like that. Like what he actually did at one point. He actually said hatred and all that kind of stuff is not welcome in our community. I'm going to have more mods in here. You guys can't be attacking each other. That's good. And it should be in light of recent events. I still stand, one thing you could say is, in light of recent events, I still stand by what I said. We're going to have more mods. We're going to be controlling things a little bit more to prevent things like this in the future. You won't blame him, but I personally will. Fool shouldn't have got it this far. He should have put a stop to it. Yeah, patiently waiting for Symphony to issue me an apology after they basically called me scum on their page or even thinking of it. Basically, people, like, I want to actually get what this person is saying for you guys, so I will get this for you. Here is the thread. Like I said, I was going to be getting that for you guys. Here is the thread of Kirio, which is Hex's PL. He says, I received blank threats and blank threats, like all these different threats, holy crap, demanding I speak up about this for a while. While I lie in bed, rife with a fever. Please understand that I cannot defend nor comment on every thing that you want me to. As someone who is a huge proponent of mental health, it hurts that people have blamed me for things completely out of my hands. Mental health is so incredibly important, and it's not something to be used as a tool to get what you want. So he did make a comment. He did at least make a comment on it. Please take care of yourselves. And it says Denise Monami faked her death, the thing that I mentioned before. These are the screenshots. Denini is saying here, do you guys remember me still? This is Denini V-tweeter, April 2024, joined. A thread on things happened ever since last banner in Genshin. Then you have update for me, main account. So, Denise, sort of an update. Doctor said that I'll be either discharged tomorrow or the next day after tomorrow. So I'm grateful, heart warmed. So they backtracked a bit instead of saying that they fully attempted, that they are getting things back. Made this on my main account. It's just some problems I've been going through. Denise Monami, are we showering together or something? Basically, Beatrice as well. She renamed herself as Beatrice. Just finally a Raphael spicy card. Fiesta and Watch Me Get Freaky. So they're going back and doing, whatever. Main page got deactivated. Denini got named Beatrice. This cloud. Basically the whole thread here of everything that I mentioned here. They changed everything to Beatrice. And yeah, it's really bad. It looks really bad. You shouldn't do this, especially with something as serious as mental health. Don't do this. Like, don't try to get attention like that. Honestly, seriously, dude, don't try to get attention like that. It's not right. Posted a pic to you on Discord what Vintage said to you on your newest video to another user. Interesting. I will take a look at it on the Discord. It says, this Vintage Fender dude seems the type to dump a YouTubers, blah, blah, blah. Vintage Base Archive. Why would I support an e-girl? No, the Emmy yeah. My biggest video was never banned. Oh, he's saying that Taiga went after him. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't think it happened. But yeah. And a big exit out. Honestly, I don't think Geki is a bigot. People are calling him a bigot. Yeah, no, he was talking about people being anti-LGBT and all that kind of stuff. I agreed. I even liked his comment because uh, I'm not for people being anti-LGBT. Of course, they're gonna be vintage-based archives saying he's a bigot, you know, that kind of stuff. It's just, yeah, no, I agree very much so. So if he comes after me, then I don't know. He doesn't really have anything to come after me for. He might bring up some old drama, but whatever. It is what it is. People are gonna be who they are. So moving on, we're going to do a little bit of memeing, because of course memes are the wonderful part of this human world here, this human existence we have. But first, let me check virtual YouTubers to see if there's anything interesting going on. Hey, they made a 3D model. Nice. Things like that are always nice. How do you handle a follower being a hater? They told me to shut the play game. You just ignore, really. Anything big? Oh, Riot Music. That's big news. Anything else? No other big news that I can see. So I'm gonna do the Riot one, but it's after I do most of my other stuff. Let's go here. Let's go back to where we were. All right. The memes. People like making memes about anything that goes on. The Olympics hot topic, 2 girls kissing reaction, meme edition. This is Wrestletober 2024. Doki and Mint, their intermission, they were pretending to kiss. Needy sisters, just looking at them like, what the hell? Some people just really, man, some people lose their minds when things like that happen. Ooh, I'm going to pray so hard to God to smite those 2 hussies tonight. Just they wait. He's going to smite the honky ass. God, nice. Italian, I'm sorry I didn't vote for this turf. B, more love regardless of the you know, more love. Just love each and every human being that exists, for goodness sakes. Also, here we go. Seek Zion, this woman is your friend. She fights for freedom. Remember, though, one thing I have to mention, which is a pet peeve of Sayu, is when you go into Sayu's chat, do not mention I miss you as Zion. Do not say Zion's name. Do not do that. It has become a meme kind of in the community itself, in the sense that people are just so wacky that they just conflate her immediately with Zion and don't treat her well for what she does right now. They don't give her the respect she deserves for what she does right now. And that is, of course, not fair. And of course, you know, this is nice. She is a friend. Sayu, the one who is now, used to be Zion Lanza, now is Sayu, is our friend, of course. Since one of my friends is bi, exactly. Just support. I mean, just support love. If it's a woman loving a woman, a man loving a man, whatever the hell they want to do, just support them loving each other. You know, I support love overall. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, just taking a look at stuff that's going on. Rika, as is mentioned before, provided it's between adults and it's none of your business. Exactly. If it's 2 consenting adults, none of your business. Now, if an adult is trying to do something with a minor, that's something different. But, you know, 2 consenting adults, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Riku, not Riku. Fuck Riku. Rika, who was previously Mel, but is now Rika. Of course, remember to always call them by who they are now, which is Rika. And Delu, who used to be Mano Alo, who is now Delu Taya. Of course, call them Delu from now on. Delu Taya. Whichever one her fans call her, just call her that. They did a collab together with mahjong. Mahjong is something. It's basically, from what I've heard, it's Chinese poker before poker was ever a thing. It's kind of that way, but it's like, I don't know, like, there's a bunch of stuff. There's like, holy crap, there's way too much stuff there. It's confusing as hell for me. I'll be honest with you. I could probably learn it eventually, but I don't even know how to do poker, for God's sakes. I never learned poker, so how the hell am I going to learn freaking mahjong, which is more complicated than poker? You know, that's what I'm saying. What does Mika Neko have anything to do with this collab? I'm seeing a number of guys mentioning her in regards to this collab, despite her not being a part of it. Or Rika and Delu talking about her in the middle of the collab or something. Delu and Mika had a beef in 2022, so it says much more that people think, but it's still unnecessary to post it on here. But seeing Delu and Rika having a collab warmed my heart, but Delu is as much a victim from Nijisanji fans as Selene, because I have no sympathy for them. And people just want to S on Mika and Neko. That's what they want to do. They just want to S on Mika and Neko. Don't bully people, like I always say, just don't bully people. If you don't like them, you don't like Mika and Neko, perfectly fine. Don't watch them. You don't like Delutaya, don't like Rika, perfectly fine. Don't watch them. Don't go and harass people. Just don't go and do that kind of stuff. People just want to S on Mika, just don't do that. Pretty much, only a few posts I see here didn't mention Mika and Neko. I thought it's pretty sad to see this thread getting derailed by something completely unrelated. Yeah, celebrate that Rika and Delutaya were able to do a collab. Don't go and start S-ing on other people for that kind of stuff. Guess you should see no friend of cats by the name of Michael. Staying clear of that cat is the most sensible thing to do. Rika also collabed with Keisan. Did not expect to see Yoshika in a Reddit post. Yeah, people are just being, I don't know. People are being weird. It's just, it happens a lot on Reddit and Twitter and 4chan and 2chan and internet in general, pretty much. Look at Spiffy in the new model. Thank you. I did some modifications yesterday. If you look at my stream yesterday, the model looks different than what it does today. And that is for a reason. Because I wanted to modify certain parts of it. I might have to redo the tail. Because they gave the tail the same texture as the hair because it's a part of the same group, I think. When it comes to the tail stuff, that makes more sense when it comes to that kind of stuff. But yeah, I did try to have, a little bit of new things popping off, you know what I mean? A little bit here and there. I mentioned this one yesterday, so I'm not going to go over it very much. I mentioned the Doki Bird Fortnite character code. Makes sense now. Yep. But yeah, basically this is what happened to Doki Bird yesterday. I think it maybe got mass reported, because whenever a company goes and says TOS violations, I assume it's a mass report, especially since they're the ones who worked on getting her code back. Since they worked on getting her code back, I always tend to see it more as a mass report type of situation. Yeah, so like, that's the thing. That's the issue. They said TOS. They said it broke TOS. It's one of those, like, anomalous, one of those like, oh, well, you broke TOS, so that's what we're gonna do. Who was Rika before? Rika was Mel, Yozora Mel from Hololive. She recently got terminated. She got terminated maybe like months ago. Earlier this year, she got terminated. Somewhere around, I think it was around March or April. She got terminated for, according to what Cover was saying, at least what they allowed to be released, it was NDA breach. It was an NDA breach. Hello, Minnie Mao. Surprise, yeah, they went above and beyond to not only get her code back, but also her old account stuff back, like all her skins and stuff. Yeah, it has to be some generic things like that always make me think that it's some kind of, you know, issue there. What's happening there? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay. I was wondering what's going on. The hair's designed differently, so that's fine. Kind of made it move a little bit more naturally. Yozora Mel, too many Mels. Yeah. Good generic things. Yeah, I've been working on Taiga's team, with Taiga's team to try and stop the mass reporting that has more or less deplatformed him. I covered it yesterday, last night in the video. I got, believe me, holy crap. I was surprised. I got hate. I got so much hate for, I removed most of those comments because I'm just like, I don't want to see that shit. But I got so much hate for supporting him, for being someone that's talking about it. I got love too. I got lots of love, but I also got lots of hate. And that surprised me. That honestly surprised me, because supporting VTubers is what I always do. But of course, you're going to get hate when it's people that others don't like. I wonder who would do it to Doki. I don't know who would do it to Doki, honestly. Haters, just haters overall. I like pointing out conversations like this. Some people think it's low-hanging fruit. I think it's just interesting to look at and to have, you know, ideas of. Generally surprised that some livers, such as Lyra, turned out to be not great. Although, to be fair, with some more children, I felt pretty biased in a denial situation. Low-key, I always felt some red flags towards Hex and Selen's situation, even before Zion's termination. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think I felt red flags towards him even though before Yugo's termination. To my memory, he debuted only a week or two before Yugo's termination notice. For a while, his whole character and style just made me feel uncomfortable. They're talking about Ike. It doesn't help that his family base is called Sickling. Oh, also Hex in this case. At first, I was brushed out as intent and style, not being my cup of tea, the content and style, but then all other things started making it feel weird, according to this person. The end, I'm mostly being too harsh on him. I think he can be entirely controlled. Can't entirely control his people, especially his size that he has. Can't entirely control things, but he could at least say something rather than brushing it off. Just hope somehow he'll learn to get at least a little better. I don't have high hopes. I understand. Just thinking on it, on a creator standpoint, I understand. You cannot be held responsible for everything your community does, especially if you have a large community like Hex or you know, Ike, Illyra, Vox, any of them that have large communities. If their communities do start doing weird things, then you can't be calling everything out, because you're going to be busy all day on Twitter if you call out every single bad thing that your community does. What you can do is you say, just a reminder to everybody, negative things such as harassment, bullying.
Ladies Man 217281 just raided with 1 viewers.
Thank you so much for the raid, Ladies Man. I really appreciate you. Of course, you get the immediate shout out because I have it set up to give immediate shout outs to you. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I am Mad Salvi, Salvi the Blue Squirrel. I am a Squirrel VTuber who is gotten into the news side / drama side / whatever you want to call it. I've gotten into all that kind of stuff. And I thank you as well for being a part of this. Of course, get yourself... I also do some... I'm mixing everything up. First of all, get yourself whatever after stream care you need. Take a rest, relax, watch what I'm going to do. And, you know, we're going to be getting to Just Chatting soon. Like I mentioned, I also do Just Chatting, and I do some gaming on the side.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Tail Trickster joined the family.
Thank you, Tail Trickster. Thank you so much. I try to absolutely give you guys as much entertainment. Of course, we go through the serious thing about an hour, 15 minutes or so in the beginning, and then we go for other things out there. You know, we go for other stuff. So I'm just going to re-record what I was going to be saying, just because, you know, I like sidekick. Sidekick. Thank you for following. Tail Trickster. Thank you for following on both YouTube and Twitch. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna re-record because I have a better way of it sounds kind of weird, but I have a better way of saying what I was gonna say. It does sound weird what I'm gonna say, but it's gonna sound better. Here we go. We're talking about Hex's situation here. A lot of people think that this is scraping the bottom of the barrel, but I like having these conversations because it should be had as a VTuber who has a community, who is growing, and seeing other VTubers in other communities not really calling these things out. I'm not calling these people out specifically because when you are large enough, like for example, Illyra, Ike, and others, and Hex, it is hard to call everything out because you're going to be spending all your time calling things out and trying to correct your community if you actually wants to start getting on doing that. You're going to be spending all your time doing that, which is not fair to you, and it's not fair to the community. But this person is saying, generally surprised that some livers such as Lyra and Ike turn out to be not so great people. Although to be fair, former Quildren felt pretty biased in denial of the situation. Loki always felt some red flags towards Hex before Selen's situation, even before Zion's termination. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think I felt red flags towards him even before Yugo's termination. There are some things about Hex that were red flags for a lot of people. The fact that he is supposedly a therapist, or at least he's a therapist VTuber, or at least his model is supposed to be one, and the way he does his things is like, you know, it's just weird the way he does these things. For a while, his whole character and style just made me feel uncomfortable. Doesn't help that this fan base is called Sicklings. At first, I just brushed it off, and its content and style not being my cup of tea or something. But as time went on, I felt like more red flags. He seemed to really cater to the parasocial audience with his ASMRs, role plays, and flirting with his audience. Again, it's definitely not my style, but he really started acting even more insensitive each day. The terrible things he said to Zion, the joke he told Vanta, and the Yandere roleplay ASMR. Those types of things, yes, are all things you should look at, and all things you should rightfully be criticized. But of course, like I said, one thing you can do, which is one thing I've done, is always tell my community, this community does not welcome harassment, does not welcome bullying, does not welcome that type of piling on other people like that. It is not what this community is about. You can mention that, even as a big VTuber. And the people who leave are probably people you didn't want in your community to begin with, because they are probably bad apples. Like that's, I don't ever call out someone in my community, because that can breed more. That's basically breeding the same thing that you say you don't want to do. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that I work against. But at least say, you know, I don't support that type of stuff. I mentioned before in this post, a lot of fans had their "Don't Meet Your Heroes" moment, then the black screen stream, and afterwards, Hex is very much in the situation with a lot of less dedicated fans now. It'll most likely get worse as more and more people leave his fan base. Currently, I don't think he's anything Hex can do to wrangle his fan base, and even if he makes a statement condemning their actions, I doubt it would change anything, and it's very much too deep in the muck to be able to dip out. And that's the thing, he's already gotten too deep, his fan base has already gotten a little too wild out there, and that becomes an issue. Now, Tail Trickster, I'm not sure if that worked. Let me take a look. Did it work or did it not? It didn't. So that means I need to refresh this integrated throwing system thingy that I have here. It tends to fail on occasion, and I don't know why, but it tends to do that. I apologize for it doing that, but I am going to hopefully get it back, get myself back. Come on, come back. Come on. Why aren't you coming back? That's what she said. Come on, I mean, no. She didn't say anything like that. It didn't say anything like that. I'm trying to get it back. Holy crap, what the fuck? What's going on here? VC face, what you're doing. Streamlabs, and then IFA. Window must match. Allow transparency. What the hell is going on now? It doesn't want to grab. It doesn't want. VC face doesn't want to grab it. The specific window. There we go. It didn't want to grab it before, but what the hell? What the hell happened now? No worries, no worries. You did nothing wrong, but it didn't throw anything. So there you are. There you go. That's what's supposed to happen. That is what's supposed to happen. Frankly, these platforms need better counter tools to targeted false reporting. Exactly, they do, Eva. Bullying and screaming in someone's ear. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that. There you go, Salty Dog. Now you can throw stuff. As someone who's also been calling out stupid idiots, keep doing your work. Yeah, Eva's doing great work. Eva does great work. Definitely I support Eva. Yeah, you did nothing wrong. It was just the redeem portion just went weird and went wrong. Ow, there we go. There we go. See, you can see things actually getting thrown at me. The people love throwing stuff at me. Whatever it is, they love throwing it at me. And the update that I talked about. I don't like doing it, but I had to call out the Cat Gyaru person, because if your community is so toxic that someone is using your video as a manifesto, your video to base your manifesto on, then there is something you need to do with your community. Because if your videos are causing people to go and harass someone else, then please fix what your videos are doing. I'm not someone to say, oh, you should change totally, but take a second look. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at your content. If people are using you as an example to go and harass someone else, there's a reason why false wasn't used. There's a reason why Kyo wasn't used. There's a reason why I wasn't used. And there's a reason why you were used, obviously. The person is a little on the crazy side, I'll admit that. You're not responsible for what the person's doing or what the person wants to do. But you're giving them a platform to do it, it seems like. So if that happened to my videos and that happened to me, in fact, I have been criticized many times in the past for being a little bit too subjective with my stuff and not objective enough with some things. And that is something, of course, that I have to do. And yeah, harassment is just as bad as what they did. So here we go. Yeah, or worse, or worse. And that's one thing I wanted to point out. Just like, I don't want to bring attention to the person who is doing the harassment or attention to the person who's making videos that bring on the harassment. But yeah, just take a look. If people started using my stuff for harassment, I would have a second look at my content and maybe try to tone it down a bit. Tone down the hate, tone down not the criticism, because everyone deserves to be criticized, but tone down the hate, tone down the rhetoric. If you are seeing in your chat and in your community comments that it's all hate against the Nijisanji, against one person, and they're trying to create a certain narrative, then take a look at your content and see what maybe you're doing wrong. You're just talking shit about them here, exactly. Well, I mean, we're talking about them. I try not to talk shit about them. Like I say, I try to give them an even playing field, and I've gotten so much criticism for even doing that. Honestly, I've gotten so much criticism for giving Nijisanji not the benefit of the doubt, but just being fair with them. Riot Music has started a new project. Let's take a look at this. Riot Music launches a new project, Rio Nexion, to support the independent VTubers. Riot Music has started a new project to support production for independent VTubers. Application for further members is ongoing. The following support services will be provided: activity support, production and consulting, analytics analysis, SNS management, production and sales of goods, live production and implementation, 3D model creation, original music distribution and sales, use of their studio. This is for music VTubers. Of course. Let's see. Yeah, all their stuff here. Fuck. I messed up. Sorry. I messed up. Gonna have to redo this. Riot Music is launching a new project, Rio Nexion, with the bringing support to independent VTubers. A new project at Riot Action to support production and independent VTubers. Of course, Riot Music, being a music label, they're doing this primarily for karaoke or, you know, music style ones. You know, there are a lot of independent VTubers who make their own music videos, who do their own music production, who do things like that. And what this is trying to do is give music producing VTubers a chance, an independent music VTuber, to have a chance to maybe get more support. Right here it's saying activity support, production consulting, analytics analysis, SNS management, production and sales of goods, live production implementation, 3D model creation, original music, distribution and sales, use of their studio, introduction of external PR projects, overseas expansion and expansion support, Billy, appearance at company hosted events, use of karaoke studio, of the karaoke audio. To be clear, people that are supported under this project are not joining Riot Music and are provided service for a fee. So it is like a membership. It's pretty much a membership. It's not an agency taking control over you. It's pretty much like a membership. You become a member of this Riot Action, where part of their member services that they offer is all these separate things on there. Those supported will also be taking part in the event Plug In Akihabara on November 2nd, 2024. Current VTubers that are being supported: Kogishi Hitona, Suzune Maimu, Tsukushiro Aoi, Minmo, Hoshifuru Ameru, Mikana Lest, Togari Senya, Yadoku Koreru, all these people here. Very cute designs. I love their designs. I actually love their designs. Very nice. You can plug the link in the main site into the translator if you want more details, but basically, it's an MCN that provides the services I listed above. Yeah, it's a multi-channel network. You become a member of a network. Minmo is streaming about her affiliation with Rion as of right now, and I just saw Kochi's post on it. Pretty good stuff. I only know Mikana from the list. I wish they made it for EN too. Hopefully this helps them. Just found out about this through Tsukishiro Aoi streaming right now. The use of karaoke audio gets me hopeful for covers of Riot Music originals. And that's the benefit that you get. It's like, oh, we will not copyright strike your stuff because you're part of our network now. That helps a lot. That helps a ton for anybody doing any kind of music work. Didn't know you updated your model, looking like a shoujo manga male lead now. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna also plug some SNS management and consulting would be so good. Absolutely, it would be. Now, here's what we're going to do. Riot is in the same Riot that created League of Legends? No, I think this is different. This is Riot Music. Riot Music is different, I think. Riot Music is a Japanese company. Riot overall is a Chinese company, if I'm not mistaken. So this is Riot Action, Riot Music, separate from Riot Games, which is the one who does League of Legends and all that kind of stuff. I call it League of Legends because it's just funny. But yeah, they're doing that stuff. So right now what I want to leave you guys with, as I go and turn on my AC. Thank you, Salty Dog. Thank you so much for the bits. As I mentioned before.
Salty Dog just cheered 100 bits.
These bits you guys give, these donations that you guys give, everything that you guys have given to the channel is what is helping right now to get this view that you have. This allowed me to commission someone to put the AR kit and put the blend shapes in there. It helped me commission that person, which is amazing for me to have the opportunity to do, because if it wasn't for you guys giving me this the supports that you guys do, I would not have been able to do this. I would honestly not have been able to go through and pop out and commission anybody. As you know, I don't have a lot of income. I have near zero left over from when I have these from when I have to pay bills and stuff like that. So this kind of stuff I always do. Oh yeah, is it the same one? If it's the same one, I'm gonna do this one first. If it's the same one, oh no, that's a different one.
Ooh, she really pulled up.
That's
the
Bao
receipts,
IRL.
huh?
Stop! I didn't even get a chance to like look up anything about you. I'm like in court with no evidence. Lock me up. I don't care anymore.
Okay, we are bringing the whip. Okay.
There we go.
Whip.
Is that a oh hell no. What's wrong with her, chat?
That's a real whip.
Props.
Do you want the shock color instead? What? She wants the shock color.
Yeah, she wants a shock color.
Kidnap me, to smother me.
Well, I mean, I
What's
could
wrong
spank
with
you.
Europeans?
Oh, what?
We're supposed to be a cute, non-threatening.
Could spank you.
Europeans.
Well, I mean, I
What's
could
wrong
spank
with
you.
Europeans?
She's like spanky,
Supposed to be
spanky.
a cute, non-threatening maid cafe. There's a gun in those mittens, Chad.
Do you want the banana?
I love bananas, Chad. I think that banana's gonna go places no banana should ever go.
Whoa! I said nothing about Uranus.
No mips, no chesticles. Oh god. Oh god. There's just so much stuff, man. There's just so much stuff. Oh my god. There's just too much stuff. Let's watch the other thing you guys have here. Scooch-chan is wild. Scooch-chan is wild, and so is Bao. We already know that, though.
The only other one I know, but I mean, you're obviously not here, that I like to do, you tell them to say now after each animal I say. So I'll be like, cow.
Now.
Oh no, this isn't how it goes. You say when after each animal.
Oh, okay, let's try again. Okay.
Horse.
When?
Dog.
When?
Hippo.
When?
Tiger.
When?
Duck.
Get us stuck. When?
Now. And then exactly.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, I did not do, no, I didn't do it to you.
You smacked the chat and me because we're
No,
both
I didn't.
virtual.
No.
I can't believe Mags21 Mactaruka Caribou.
This is the worst puzzle I've ever
Is it?
participated
Okay.
in. I am crying.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was it's part of the joke.
Next, smacked Haruka. Alright.
I can't believe you've done this.
No, I did not.
Nax is getting destroyed. Oh god, triple hot. Oh god, there we go. So much stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, VTubers are going IRL. VTubers do go IRL a lot.
Alright, guys. Let's see.
We're gonna Roy into the news. We're gonna take a look at
What
stuff.
happened to you? Oh, you
Nags
know,
never
just
wins.
internal hemorrhaging, couple bruises. Call
What?
an ambulance, but not for me. I'm not exactly super proud to say that I beat up a cripple and
Oh god.
shoved a hamster up my ass.
Oh
Sex, pussy, fuck blast.
what?
But, you know,
Yeah, go ahead, Brazil. Exile Brazil.
you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm sure I'm not the first person that's had to go to the hospital after shoving a hamster up their ass.
Probably not. Lemmy Winks is a thing. If you don't know what Lemmy Winks is, look up Lemmy Winks South Park. Lemmy Winks South Park. Let me just write it down. Lemmy Winks South Park. This is what you look up. You look up Lemmy Winks South Park. Backfired on Nags. Too much information.
Everybody, make sure to
Oh god. GG failed to act like a normal human being IRL when got caught. Tenma welcomes new follower animation. Irina and Uruka read a motto about becoming a Bito. Oh god. Let's see one more. Too much information. Yes, Lemmy Winks South Park is a thing. Lemmy Winks South Park is a thing.
No weapons for me. I go in just fisting.
Oh god, what?
You're so pretty when you're angry. Shall I buy you some flowers?
I appreciate it.
Romantic.
How romantic.
I hit her with fish.
You're with the god angel. Oh my god, let's be
Let's
edgy
spill coffee
together.
in your tea.
Okay, how do you
Rah,
want to
rah.
roleplay this? Let's edge together.
Whoa!
Okay, how do you want to roleplay this? Let's edge together.
What can you repeat?
Ian managers right now. Yago. Yago is oh god, Yago. Yago.
I do love Cinder. She's one of my favorite people on this planet. I love Cinder. And if you will excuse me for just 1 minute, everybody. Everybody
does she have
please
to
me
do?
for just 1 second. Please
to turn on
mute
the
for
AC.
just
I
one
have to
moment.
turn on the AC.
Just everybody just mute for just 1 second. Mute for just 1 second. Your ears are gonna bleed, sorry.
Oh god.
Cause I am a cute kitty. Ooh woo girl, nya nya. Part cat. Let me nuzzle your thighs. Feed me treats. Pat my head. Nya nya nya. Nya nya nya. I'm a Vtuber. I love to meow. Meow for me. Meow.
She's dead. She looks dead inside.
Thanks, Sheena. Yeah, look at you laughing. Look at you laughing at what you caused. This is how I feel right now. Jump scare. I didn't even want to warn you. I wanted you to get that jump scare. Yeah.
Nya nya. I'm just a lap cat.
Oh god, what the fuck? You are not the same, chat! There's just so much to
Damn,
watch
girl, what
right
happened
now.
to you? Oh, you know, just internal hemorrhaging.
Oh yeah, I already watched
You
that one.
are like that actual meme where I am just a hole.
What makes it different from a flashlight then? That you're warm?
Yeah, she's warm and she
This
reacts.
bitch
She'll
just
make
called
couple
me
sounds.
a flesh. I gotta go. The collab is over. I gotta go home. I fucking hate it here.
Hi, little flashlight.
I think I will let this bitch drown because she won't shut the fuck up about me being a pillow princess. I'll give her CPR for 50 gifted.
He's just gross.
I'm gonna sing that song while I'm giving her CPR, and like every single beat, I'm gonna charge like 5 gift subs so that I can continue resuscitating her. I'm gonna put resuscitating her behind a donut wall just to like, you know, match the energy she's been giving me.
Give me my VIP for. Oh, I forgot you don't even have VIP. Oh my god, are you gonna beg for it first? Can you beg for it? Cause she's a bottom. Cause she's like out trembling at the sight of tops going left and right. Yeah. Mommy, may I please have VIP? I'll be a good girl. Meow for you. Nya nya.
She's moaning.
What the fuck? Did y'all see that?
She's moaning.
Fuck, I was just kind of sitting in front of the jet. And then I was like, I just feel kind of good. Kind of sat there for like 5 minutes, just like getting my ass massaged or whatever. I go over, I'm like, I really gotta sit. I go down. And then when I tell you, my ass became a spa jet into that fucking toilet. This bitch an enema! You know, at the end of the day, you are still a pillow princess, and I hate it here.
I would rather be one than fuck a coconut, okay?
Fuck the coconut, don't have a dick, okay?
They're milky. You guys! I'm flushing you all down the fucking toilet. The same toilet that Nimune sprayed her ass into, okay?
Older than she looks.
Oh god.
That's fucking Bao tier. She's a hag. Anyways.
Taskaru, I guess. Or Yago, yeah. Because Scoo-chan, Scoo's gonna be able to destroy them, yes. Ah, okay. Okay, I'll take a look at that video. Scoo-chan is somehow able to be both non-threatening and threatening at the same time. Yes, she is. Shioi, 3D in a few hours. Nice. The curse goes on. Hello, Houston. Image voice makes me think of Red. Uploading many alerts. This in her stream. Someone attempting to cancel Scoo-chan. Scoo-chan's gonna thigh them down. Yes.
Bao is just a whole pillow princess raid. You fucking bitch. I am so fucking tired of this. You know what? Go get fucking hydro pumped up your asshole at the lazy river, okay? I can never take Numi to a water park because I know her ass is gonna somehow get a fucking enema. The moment she sits on a toilet, she's gonna launch herself 20 feet in the air. She's so mean to me. I'm just kidding. I love you. Square up short. Shut the fuck up. I hate you so much. You make me sick. Aw, she just has such a way with words. She's just so shy. She doesn't want to tell me her true feelings, and so that's all that comes out, just profanities. But deep down, I know what she actually means. She wants to find my prostate. You did something under the couch. You just slept on the fucking
What makes her different is she reacts and she'll pay your tax.
I'll never forget this. I'll never fucking forget this, you fucking bitches. I hate you.
Before they had actual sex, they started with, you know, anal because they didn't count it. So
Wait,
just
were
did-
they religious?
No, they weren't religious. They were vegan.
Like literal dumb shit.
Yeah, shit. You know, since Lily's so into that.
Shit. Yeah. No,
What?
are you allowed?
Maybe. Oh my god, we look like a
Thigh is in Ty this case. Get it? Yeah, I do get it. I get it.
mother and a father and her little...
Gonna tie them down. Yeah, because that's what Scoo-chan says Ty. Yes. Numi's cute.
Little child. It's a family portrait. Lily can give you some calcium, and I can give you protein.
Why? Why you?
Why you? All right, starve. See if I fucking care.
Oh god. Let's see. No mips, no chesticles. Let's just watch the other shit.
Oh my god! I hate mini. Oh my god!
There we go. Taskaru.
Oh my god!
Taskaru, Taskaru,
I hate
Taskaru.
mini ravioli. I hate mini ravioli. Mamakin knows this. I remember Papakin generously offered to make me food. I was sitting on the couch. But Papakin was like, "Oh, you hungry? You want anything?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, ravioli." And he was like, "Okay," like out of a can. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, thank you." And he goes and gets mini ravioli. I know. It's like they don't even care. Parents, right? Parents, right, chat? Doesn't even know that I hate mini ravioli. So then I have to be like that fucking lunatic, right? That's like, actually, that's mini ravioli. I don't like mini ravioli. I like the regular sized ravioli, and not like the extra stuffed ravioli, and not the cheese ravioli. I like the normal Chef Boyardee ravioli, and if it's not that, I just literally will not eat it. So I'm like, oh,
Someone who wanted too much attention, Frau Green, someone that wanted way too much attention. That's who fakes their death. It's really, really messed up, honestly. It really is messed up.
we not have.
You know, I'll be honest with you. Look, I'll be honest with you. Let's talk about this whole thing, this mini ravioli thing. The Chef Boyardee mini ravioli is a thing that a lot of people hate. But here's my take on it. I was poor, so we would go to the 99-cent store and get ourselves a lot of Chef Boyardee because it was an easier thing to make. It's something that I can make at home, and we would do that. It was, I think, we had three cans of Chef Boyardee for 99 cents, which was actually pretty good back in the day. We would do that because we were poor. And like we were like, I've been poor my whole life, and it's like you learn to do these things. You learn to tolerate things. I don't like mini ravioli, but if that's all that's happening, then if that's all I can get, then that's all I can freaking get.
Autistic. So I'm like, do we have any of the normal ravioli? And he's like, what do you mean normal ravioli? And I'm like, ravioli that's not mini ravioli. And he's like, it's the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, but do we have the normal ravioli? And he's like, huh? And then Mama Kim walks in and she's like, she doesn't eat.
It does beat starving. Yes, it does. Frogrin, you're right. It is a crazy level of idiocracy. That's a situation require faking death, usually life or death things. Like, for example, when you go into the witness protection program, they're pretty much you as your old self die and your new self gets created. And that's one thing that does have faking death. But in this case, it was all to get attention. It was really weird. I am offended that they even did that. Oh my god. When I was in university, because I graduated from university, when I was in university, ramen was my go-to because it was cheap. You get that top ramen stuff, freaking, you get like a whole week's worth of ramen for like, what, 30 cents or some shit? You get it for like really fucking cheap. And that's what I would do. I still do that. I still get freaking cheap ass ramen. I don't care. It beats starving. It's a lot of carbs too, so it does help your energy.
Eat the regular ravioli or the mini ravioli.
That's Pippa right there.
Oh god. Does it change the flavor? It changes everything. It changes everything. I know this sounds psychotic because I know like it's mini ravioli, so realistically it's like mini wheats versus like non-mini wheats. It's like like, you know what I mean? It's like small Reese's Pieces versus big Reese's Pieces, but they do change. They do change because it's like the meat ratio per bite and stuff. With the mini ravioli, everything's just wrong. First of all, there's more what the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? It's kind of cute, but also it's throwing rocks at me. Chat, you know what I'm sad I never got to do? I make it sound like I'm dying, which I mean, we're all technically dying, but okay, so anyways, the mini ravioli, it's more pasta and less meat. And the way that the mini ravioli is like shaped, the fact that it's like a tiny square versus a giant like plate that can hold like the sauce. It means that like you're getting like the thick globules of the sauce
with
Globules.
way
Oh,
less,
God.
way less meat and a lot more of the pasta.
Fucking
which just
globules.
tastes
Why you gotta call it
strange.
globules?
So it's just wrong. It doesn't taste good. Another issue with it is I like to eat my Chef Boyardee ravioli in specific ways. First of all, when you're eating Chef Boyardee ravioli, you have to split all the ones that are stuck together, right? It's okay if they microwave together, but you have to split them, otherwise they don't, like, you end up with 2 layers of the pasta that don't have sauce in between them, so you taste like the plain pasta a bunch. The mini ones, they don't really get stuck together in my experience, but I don't eat them. So I had them once, and I just couldn't do it after that. But after you're done splitting the Chef Boyardee raviolis, then the best way to eat them is if you put cheese on top, right? You have to kind of like pull the cheese to the side. It doesn't taste good if you mix the cheese all in. It's better if the cheese like remains like a solid piece. If you like stir it into the sauce just gets weird and kind of like kind of strange, kind of like acidic-y, kind of like irony. It's weird. So
I do understand that.
Ravioli, and then you like squish the ravioli up against the side of the bowl with your fork to like cut it in half, and then you can like also slice and dice the cheese and kind of like layer that on top of the individual like half of a ravioli.
She's very selective about how she does eats. Holy crap!
In the sauce, so that way it's coated. That way.
Let's see what you guys are saying. I still do that for sure on money. Get something from eat for a couple of days, freeze it, and then another day. Absolutely. Kind of interesting the way it's poor in other countries. In here, poor is rice, beans, and egg. Canned foods and whatnot are kind of middle class. The reason why I would go to, I understand the canned foods technically are middle class, but the way I would get the canned foods were the 99-cent store, which is basically, it doesn't exist anymore in California as far as I know. But what it used to be is like I would get like 3 or 4 of those cans for $1. That's what I mean by poor eating. Like straight up cans of Chef Boyardee, like 3 or 4 of them for $1. That is what I would mean by eating poor. Because like in regular stores, they're like $2-3 each, but I get like 4 of them for $1 because they were close to being expired. What I ended up doing is that I ended up like cooking them and then putting them in the fridge to eat them later. It became very schizo. It does become very schizo. This is like, here's the thing. This is the way like an autistic mind thinks a lot of times. I am very selective in my food too. In the sense of, I will eat anything depending on the texture. The texture is more what it is for me. There are certain textures that make me want to hurl almost immediately. And there are certain foods I won't eat because I've had bad like experiences with other things when I've been eating that food. So like for example, I will eat tripe, menudo. It's fucking delicious. I'll eat cow tongue. Fucking delicious. I'll eat cow brains. Fucking delicious. I'll eat all these things. But there are other things that I will not touch. And I have to eat them a certain way. You can't just give me cow tongue. It has to be cow tongue in tomato sauce. It has to be that type of stuff.
Wait, the ravioli is this thing gonna wake up? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Everybody,
we went through that one before.
Like, comment, and subscribe to the notification bell. Yeah.
So, this was on my mind too. I wanted to tell you a story about the Far East. I was reminded of it yesterday because I saw a meme of a cat with it crossing its arms and it said, "Oh my god, no."
Sounded like my daughter, she wants certain food just because of texture, no matter if it's good. It could be the tastiest effing thing out there. What I'll do is, if I don't like the texture, for example, if it's delicious food and I don't like the texture, I will maybe suck the juices out of the food and then toss it back onto my plate. You know, or into a napkin or something like that. It's just the way I am, I'm sorry. Doesn't like sticky foods, he hates it to no end. Also won't eat burgers and hot dogs. Not the golem. Yeah, the golem is the golem in that game would make me quit immediately. The golem in that game would just make me be like, sorry, I'm done. You did what to my fucking balls? You tossed them all the way over there? Don't toss my balls all the way as far as you freaking can. I can't catch them anymore. What the hell?
All of us and a few staff fans who accompanied us on our trip, all of us went to get food. All of us went to get dinner. Then after dinner, we're like, okay, we should all use the restroom before we leave. So everyone went to the restroom, and then I was like the first one out. I was returning back
to where everyone was waiting, but only 2 people there. It was one staff Chan, and then Cece was there at the end of the hallway. And I was walking towards them, and then I started Gangnam styling towards them.
Oh God.
And I was like, oh my Gangnam style, as I reached them at the end of the hallway.
What the hell, GG?
But that's not even the story. That's okay. How do I do this? Hold on, let me pull out paint. Here is my paint. This is what the hallway looked like. The restrooms were like over here. And then this is the hallway. This is where Staff Chan and this is where Cece was. And then this is me. And I'm going down here and I'm like, oh my Gangnam style.
Oh God.
And then there's like 2 people. They're walking this way, so I don't have field of vision on them. See, I'm like blocked right here. There's no field of vision on the people over here. So I open Gangnam style down there, and then this white guy in the far east, he sees, and he's like, very cool. And instead of responding like a normal human being to this guy, who said very cool, I went. So verbatim, this is how I respond to him. Oh my Gangnam style.
Oh God.
So,
GG just can't act like a regular human being, I think. Only pork brains? Look for Latino markets. You're like, I don't know if Superior sells them, but look for Latino markets or Latino butchers. You can a lot of times find cow brains there. Because we eat them in tacos and stuff. In Spanish we call them sesos. Yes, sesos, if I'm not mistaken. S-E-S-O-S. Yes, it's brain food. Brain. It's food. It's brain. Zero shame. Perfect. Never let GG and Bibu alone in a room. They'll probably scribble on the walls. Probably.
that was
Like my nephew. My nephew's gotten into scribble on the walls.
It was like, oh, very cool. And I was like, oh my Gangnam style. I meet up with Cece and Staff Chan, and I was like, oh my Gangnam style, like, so cool. And then Cece's like, wait, I recognize that guy. And I'm like, what? It's like, she's like, I think she's like a celebrity or something. I'm like, I'm like, what?
Her laugh
I can't
always
say
reminds you of
who
Dr.
it is. I cannot say who this person could possibly be in case it's like identifying information, but it was like someone who's been on a few shows who happened to be at the Far East at the time.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
We can't fix Gigi, but do we really want to?
Styled. I hope that person appreciated it.
Scribble on the walls. She has drawn so much herself. Pebbles, names, sparkles, even a small O-O-B-I-B. Same, herself. It's a lovely laugh. It is a lovely laugh. A new wave of girls are awesome. Yes, they are. She's gone. We can't fix her. Nina, what? Okay, this is months ago, but
Hold
still.
on, can I just
No
double
sweat.
check my tap water is running? Because I'm so
Yes.
A year ago.
And I'm going to provide her with the water because I'm going to the toilet.
That is horrifyingly disgusting. See, when Ollie says shit like that, we don't get a "Ayo, Ollie, that's cringe." But when I say you can drink the toilet bowl water, chat's like, "Wow, Mika, disgusting." Fucking whatever, bro. Just because I'm not a cute zombie, is that what it is, huh?
I love lengua. Love lengua.
Okay, I'm gonna pee.
Okay.
Like, I have a question though. Important question is, I think it's just between you and me. Can you control your pee?
Wait, what? Oh, like how hard you piss, like the volume in which you pee in.
No. It's like you pee and then stop and then you pee again and stop again until you finish peeing.
I can, but it hurts.
Yeah.
No.
Can you?
I think I can if I try.
Let's say hypothetically, you have a wiener. You know when you're a child and then you have like that hose to wash your car and then.
Believe me, if you're a guy and you stop peeing, it still hurts.
You squeeze the hose so the water like splits into two and it's stronger. I thought about that. I was like, if you have a wiener, right? And then you just like squeeze the middle part of your wiener, and then you go like maximum auto burst.
Oh God, no!
You know, you pee fast.
Of course.
The thing is, will you go to the length of touching your own pee? Because it's kind of gross.
It's your pee.
What?
We can ask Ollie
What did I
because she
come
just
back
peed.
to?
Can you control the strength or the rhythm of your piss?
Did you guys think that peeing like a charge rifle is like a joke?
It's an actual serious thing.
Wow!
Don't mess with me. I drank enough water today.
I shall try it. I will drink a lot of water today.
Me too.
Hello?
Welcome back. Did you get water?
Hi, Mom. We're behaving very well.
Dehydrated. You are?
We're behaving.
Yes.
Give me examples of how well you're behaving.
Do you think if you hypothetically have a wiener and you need to take a pee, you can like put your thumb in the middle of your wiener and then you squeeze it, and then you instead of having one like weak flow, you have two strong flows, jotting from the sides?
I gotta go.
Wait, but
No.
guys,
Wait until you hear my question. Can you like control your flow and strength of your pee, like semi-automatic?
Lars Christensen streamed for $5.
Semi-automatic.
Speaking of
God.
this, used to
can do like.
It's so relatable.
And on the other hand, it's like or yeah. Can you do that with pee?
I can.
Understandable.
Understandable.
But have you ever had a dream you peed yourself?
Oh my God, yes! I had a dream that I went into like a pretty toilet.
I had a dream like that too.
Yeah, you
Me
always pee
too.
yourself.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, this doesn't feel real. And then I opened my eyes and my bits are already wet.
Yeah, Ollie there just said
Oh
like,
yeah, when you're a kid, that happens. Yes. Your water in Nina's cup does charge your life. A terrible idea. Always a terrible idea, but terrible ideas are funny sometimes. Did you pick the zombie VTuber because the brains reference? Yes,
I
maybe.
went about a toilet and pissed myself.
What was exactly your question? If guys can like semi-automatic pee? Is that it? That was your question?
No, like anyone.
But
Toilet for
apparently, if
fun.
like guys don't want to pee in public, they can like do stuff to not pee in public.
Like what? Hold your pee.
They just think non-religious thoughts.
Yeah.
What? I don't get it.
So that switches? Is that it?
Think about it. Yeah.
Wait, guys think about what? Religious stuff when they pee
No,
then?
not religious thoughts.
Oh my God! You could have made it, dude. I literally thought like this whole time when I took a pee, I think about like TikTok, but like guys are out here thinking about God or something. You flick the light switch, I guess. Gravity doesn't affect it anymore.
But I didn't know that that's actually a thing.
That's same.
Peas are hard.
Of course, Ali just blurts it out. Of course, Ali just blurts it out. Nina was talking about non-religious thoughts, and she's like, "You have pee when you're hard." Well, let me tell you, as a guy, it's a lot harder to do that. That's one of those wonderful things, one of those wonderful stopgaps that we have as a guy.
Affect it anymore.
But I didn't know that that's actually a thing.
That's same.
Peas are hard.
Ollie, it's called the boner blockade.
Yes. Boner blockade.
I thought you girls were cute.
I think you picked the wrong collab partner this time.
I thought you were all so cute and sweet.
Me and Oli are one of the most unholy
Yes,
people.
yes.
in our
Risu is very unsafe.
Together in a collab like this, it's dangerous.
I love
I have learned.
So for context, I did a stream where I made people submit themselves wearing skirts. Majority of them were guys. So
I remember seeing all the skirt images in Canva.
In Canva.
For me, come across dress from Cherry. Sorry.
Upload tab and
I didn't bother to put them in my folder because it's like an extra step to put things in your folder. So I didn't want to do that. So
isn't it so easy to put into your folder though?
No, because if you do that, you have to drag it into your folder first and then put it onto your onto the project. Whereas if you just drag it directly to the project, then it uploads directly. Unfortunately,
you can upload into your folder, like drag it, no?
Yeah, but like, why would I do that when I don't have to?
It's just one singular. Okay,
but like when you have like 70 pictures, right? Like, I'm not doing that for every
Holy
single.
crap!
Yeah.
All right, guys, I have Xbox Game Pass, and Jesus, 217 gigabytes of space is needed for fucking Modern Warfare 3. I don't have anything big enough for that. I mean, I guess I can put it on the hard drive, but that's gonna take forever to load. 217 fucking gigabytes. What the fuck, my dude? That's a lot of space needed for a fucking... Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
I'll be back later.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Take care. Be safe.
Yes.
I was looking at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Standard Edition, which has been added to Xbox Game Pass, which I have. Like, I can have Modern Warfare 3, but it's 250 fucking gigabytes. That's a lot. That is a lot. Harambe memes, unholy thoughts, yes. Nina, she picked out the most unchanged ID girls. Oobib is Bibu backwards. Ah, emo Bibu. It just came up with during Devil May Cry. Oobib. Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm out of the loop. There's some games that'll disappear soon if you don't grab them. Yes, there are. Forza Horizon 4, I think is one. Yes, I believe Forza Horizon 4 is one that's leaving in like September or something like that. I'm actually going to have that be installed on one of my separate drives because I want to keep it there, you know. What? Security and maintenance? Repair what drive, you son of a bitch? No, I ain't repairing shit. I ain't touching you. I ain't touching you, motherfucker. I don't want you to restart my shit. So, in your computer. Delay the fix until after the stream.
I confess that after the first skirt submission stream, I bought more skirts to try on. Please forgive me for becoming a cross-dresser. I'm truly terribly sorry. I'm converted.
Why are you apologizing?
Yeah, why are you apologizing? There's nothing to apologize.
Put on a skirt.
Put it on now.
Put on a skirt.
All of you, put it on now.
All of you. Gun.
You're obligated to put it on. Gun held at your head.
Gun.
We're not asking. This is an
holding
order.
it against you.
God is whispering into my ear right now, telling me that you have to put the skirt on.
Oh God!
I'm too much of a lesbian to put on a skirt. Oh, okay.
You have to send me one. What kind of skirts do you want? What kind of skirts did they wear? The frilly ones.
You saw them, didn't you?
Yeah, they were pretty short.
Some of them
slutty.
Slutty naughty boy.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
Wrong streaming platform. Hey, you're the ones who decided to submit the skirts, okay?
Oh God.
At the end of the day, it was your decision, okay?
Yeah, it was your choice, man. You decided to wear it.
It was your choice.
Too.
But yeah, there's nothing wrong with becoming a cross-dresser. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Why don't you send us a
wrong
picture
with putting
next
on
time?
the skirt? Proof? Proof?
Send us your
Hello, Linear Reacts.
No balls.
Linear Reacts.
Not anymore.
Hello.
Unless you tuck them, you know, like how
That's
drag
true.
queens do.
I learned this from like a swimmer friend. Like apparently you can just like invert them like into your body.
Yeah, you can just like
what the
it
fuck?
goes,
That's
upstairs
like
like
body horror. What the ew? Does the contents like
undrop
not get
your
lost
balls.
inside? Like
right? Like
what?
How can you fetch them back? You know?
Yeah, like how do they not just get stuck in there?
I can understand.
Sounds painful. No, you just tuck them. Apparently, I watched this video where it was just like
watched that video?
Try Guys.
You watch the try guys tuck their balls.
It was just like an outside camera view of them. And you could just hear them being like, where do you tuck them?
Yeah.
It was amusing.
Literally, where do you tuck them?
Upstairs, apparently, into the attic. It goes.
Apparently, yes.
My fellow brothers, in the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, remember these timeless words, as we can.
Fireline is one of those wonderful ones.
I'm not happy you shouted and I was your new follower. Bitch, I saw a shout out every new follower. That's how I welcome
Yeah, GG
everyone.
Urika for
Look,
100K, yes.
and India, you are a motherfucker. Deadbeat, you mom's a whore. Akuras, you a little bitch. And guess what they're gonna reply with? Oh my God, Michan, she likes me. Why can't you accept that I call everyone a piece of shit? Holy
Yeah.
I love each and every single one of you motherfuckers. Just in my own way.
Exactly.
Hi. Oh, it's kindness. This it's kindness.
Of course it's kindness, because of course it is.
I'm a little worried about something. You guys still see the stream, right?
This
You
is
still
pirate
see the
software, by the way.
stream? Yeah.
OBS is crashed.
I'm just not going to hit either of those buttons. I'm just going to leave that there because apparently that's been there since 2:39 and it's currently 6:17. I'm just not going to touch that. I'm just going to put that back over there and we're going to act like I didn't see it. That's how that's going to go. I'm a little worried about something. You guys still see the stream, right?
That has happened to me so many times, and yes, there are times when I do not even touch it. It has happened to me. It happened to me this like Monday, I think it was. Yeah, there are times when I don't even touch it because I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just I'll let it be. If it still works, then I'm good. If it still works, then we're golden. We're Gucci. We're Gucci, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like overall, we fucking Gucci. And that's the thing. We had to be Gucci on these stuff, man. Yes, Tenma does make.
I hate mini ravioli.
Oh wait, okay, this is mini ravioli stuff.
Oh my god! I hate mini ravioli. I hate mini ravioli.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here.
Oh, never mind. This is a Rev video. I thought it was
Did
I
I
don't mind Rev at all, but I thought it was a clip. We're not gonna watch Rev
I
videos.
properly answered this test. Let's see how autistic I am. Drum roll. 149!
I also just finished it.
What was your score?
What's the RE score?
111.
Yo.
My score's higher than yours.
Which means I have strong indications of autism.
Holy. So, what is this language subtotal? I never understood any of this.
That's like the language, that's for the questions like, basically, do you take everything way too literally because you don't understand, like, the subtext of language?
Oh, that's me. That's
Social
fucking me.
relatedness, I'm assuming just
Holy
relating
fuck,
to people
that's me.
in
Yeah,
social
so
situations.
it seems like I'm looking at it and it seems like our scores are almost completely identical, and the only reason that we have a difference in score is based on the social relatedness. Because you have 71 and I have 35.
Really?
Language I have 8.
And I have 7.
Sensory I have 37, and the last one, circumcised, is 31.
Circumscribed interest.
Circumscribe, I think is what it's called. Thank you. Tenma makes cursing cute. Maybe I should take the test. I've taken the test and I've gotten like around higher, I think, than hers. Should I take the test on stream? I'll take the test on stream one of these days. I'll show you how autistic I am. Him is cursing cute. Yeah, I used to like Rev until the rant he did. Now I just can't watch him. I mean, the people who watch him like him for what he does, and that's fine. Everyone has their thing. I try to talk about what I talk about before I watch Rev's videos on stuff, because I don't want anyone else's opinions to taint my own. As weird as that sounds, yeah, I don't want anyone else's opinions to taint my own, because it's just like, what the fuck, you know, what the fuck, my dudes, what the fuck, my dudes. I'm going to actually turn this off and see. Wait, is this one? Well, I will see something. I will see if I have this one here. Come on, there we go. Turn it back on. Because I have external power thingamadoobs. I do have external thingamabobs. Thingamajoobies. Tenma for life. My score is 62, same as Tenma. Oh, okay. Let's see what mine is. Okay, I have the NAS L and old games. Okay. I have some videos on here. That's interesting. Just checking out one of the thingamadoobs that I have here. Okay. Boy, I used to be a big guy. I'm still a big guy, but I used to be even a bigger guy. I just realized that. Let's see. What are all these things? How much extra space do I have on here? For the quote-unquote old photos. old games. Only 57.6 gigabytes. Why is that? I don't know what this is all about. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I'll make it into H, I think. Yeah. Yeah, just let's watch this.
I like circumcised.
What? They should take that test. Yeah, I used to like Rev until he did ADHD, so it's probably something mixed in there anyways.
Typical cases if someone has a major panic attack / anxiety
So like we're almost
meltdown,
identical, and it's just the relatedness that's different.
Yeah, I have circumcised interests.
Oh God.
Me too.
Well, this can
Yeah.
confirm that I am.
Double autism.
Let's go. I was hoping for 160, man.
It's pretty close. The minimum threshold is 65, so.
Yeah.
Apparently, Heavenly score is 16.
What?
What? Really?
Heavenly?
I've never seen anyone get that low before. Holy shit,
There's
Heavenly.
no way you score a 16. I've seen you
Which is funny
hyperfixate.
because the lowest number on the scoring thing is 25, and all it says is you are not autistic. like definitive. You are not.
I guess Heavenly's not hot.
Heavenly's not hot. Confirmed.
He's the anti-autist.
But yeah, I am.
He's autistic, it isn't.
I'm in between 90 and 130, and 130 is the mean score of autistic people, but 90 is stronger indications of autism.
I would say you're.
I'm in there.
You're between here. I'm definitely the mean score of autistic people.
Someone said autism.
Autism.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
Autism.
use that in my vocabulary from now on. Not
No longer
autistic.
neurotypical, you're autistic.
Yeah, I'm not. We're calling the neurotypicals autistic now. Oh yeah, Naru got 210. Oh yeah, Naru is also autistic too. Holy, no, you're more autistic than me. What the? That's so, man.
We gotta bump these numbers up.
How do I
You gotta
become
start
more?
training.
Yeah, I've been training to be autistic for so long. I gotta be more autistic.
Also, I want to point out that it says all scores of 65 or higher are in of autistic traits. So like I'm double that. So like, what's that mean for me?
You're double the autism.
You're double autistic.
Double. I got the double autism.
Wait, wait a minute. I'm triple hot.
You got triple autism.
Yes, that's what I've been waiting for all this time. That means I'm more hotter than you are.
Oh God.
What do you think about the trend of Vtubers doing more IRL streams and the such?
I don't think about it. It's not a big deal. People can do whatever they want. I don't really have thoughts on it. If you're enjoying what you're doing, that's great. Because VTubers are inherently locked out of doing certain types of content. They cannot physically go and do things in person with people. Depending on what kind of content creator you are, you know, IRL streaming or face revealing or whatever unlocks your ability to go do stuff. Because something that I definitely feel, I'm friends with a lot of people that are not VTubers, and they've all invited me to come out and do things with them.
Did we just become best friends? Yep!
You want to come by? Oh, we could even room together.
Anthony
Like
joined the
all these
family.
friends
Thank
have
you.
all
Thank you, Satya
invited
and
me to
Anthony.
do all
Thank
these
you.
different things, or they've been like, hey, I know you don't do anything.
Yeah, I
in
mean, who the
person,
hell wants
but
someone
if,
who's normal,
if you ever
right?
do in the
Who wants
future,
normal people
I do
nowadays?
this regular series where I bring people on for this. You could come on anytime if you ever wanted to. And I have to say no to all of them because I don't physically go anywhere. While I don't really want to do IRL content personally, I'm not looking personally to do that kind of stuff. I am very aware of all the stuff I'm missing out on by not physically existing, right? I think there's a pocket of people that are staunch VTuber fans that feel VTubing should be a certain way, and they feel that they want it to remain virtual, they want it to remain very fantasy because that is the magic of it. They like the idol-like existence, right? Where it's you are this being that is what it is and you're not bringing too much reality into it. That on its own is also fine, as long as they don't harass people over it. It's a legit method of thought because it's simply having a preference for something. So I actually think that that's valid, as long as you don't harass anyone. Just
As
don't
long
go
as you
to
don't
their
harass
chat and be
anyone, that's
like,
very true.
Don't go on Twitter and start be like complaining and fucking like, you know, ending up in their SEO so the VTuber ends up seeing it. That kind of stuff. It is a little hard for some people when they really prefer like things staying a little more quote-unquote pure VTubing, and then one of their favorite VTubers goes the IRL route, because now it's like, okay, now what I enjoy has been shaken up. But what a sane person should do is accept that they cannot change things because it's not their decision, and if they're upset about it and they don't want to watch anymore because it's that big of a deal to them, then okay, then you go watch someone else, right? That's all you gotta do. But yeah, there's some people that get really crazy. They don't realize that they're doing stuff that's crazy. They're so lost in the sauce that they don't understand that they're being like fucked. You know what I mean? Towards someone. If you start complaining about it very publicly, you start saying stuff in their chat, you start, blah, 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 you know, like making it a big thing outwardly, you're being, number one, a big baby.
Cute without the eye patch? Yeah. Her heterochromia is very cute. Heterochromia is very cute overall. Whatever it means anyways, hopes neurotypical people will date me too.
Number two, a big old complainer. Number three, you're being really entitled. You're acting like your opinion matters so much more than the streamer's opinion. Or that your opinion matters more than other viewers, because a lot of the time there will be a pocket of viewers that feel that way with you, but most of them won't care, you know? And if that person still continues to find success and do well, and you're like sitting there and pretending that there's so many people that agree with you, it's just like, whoa, back up, you know? As a viewer of other VTubers, I actually prefer watching people that don't show their face. I prefer VTubers that keep with the kayfabe and keep the whole thing. That's just what I like watching, because I love them as a character. Bless you. That was my kid. Oh, you got
that was a
key.
key.
If someone wants to go IRL, I'm not gonna not watch them, because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of the person. Even if I'm a fan of the character and I like their streams when they're in character, I like the world and universe they build around themselves, lore-wise, whatever, when they're in character, even if I like that, them doing IRL content is not gonna make me not like them as a person, right? Because as much of a fan of the character as I was, I'm there for supporting the person. If I personally decided to go IRL content, right, and start showing my face or something, a bunch of people left because of it and got mad and stormed out, I would feel like those people never supported me to begin with. And it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be like, no, well, I like the whole package. But, you know, Aethel did very casually, no big deal. Yeah, it should be no big deal. What if the VTuber content ruins your IRL?
Hey, Feebas got caught by Tail Trickster and CPZ. Congratulations.
And when they put on the model, they get some people being shitters in their chat about.
There are some people who voice act in there when they stream as a VTuber. There's some people like myself who just use their regular voice.
The model. They're like, oh, what's this anime bullshit? Like, they get really fucking weird. It just goes to show that literally every community everywhere has some shitters.
Does not need to be yes or no. Do a body reveal. Map your Vtuber face on your body in an Earl stream.
Oh.
Boom, everyone wins in the uncanny valley.
I've seen some people do that. It's really cool technology. It's actually really fucking cool, but it's so uncanny.
It is very uncanny.
You know what's really cool, actually? Just Kanae and Kuzuha from Niji. A while back, they got an episode of an anime made. They got like an episode 0, like a premiere preview kind of thing. An entire episode of something. And I was like, oh. And I don't know if the intent is for them to ever do more with that.
Yeah, some fans are way invested in immersion.
I don't know what the cost of it was, but I was watching
model is
it,
also kind of protection against, as Asmongold said, it is.
Yeah.
It is a way for you to stay, like, the VTuber models are a way for you to stay at least a little bit, you know, unseen, whatever you want to call it.
And it was well animated, it was really cool, it was well done. They voiced it themselves. I don't know, it was really fucking cool. But the two of them are so popular and like they sell so much merch, they probably can't fund this. When you're a VTuber, especially if you're a corpo, you're in a company, you have a group, creating media of that group comes back to you in a good way. You have an outfit debut and you have a really good lore video, people get so into it and they'll be more likely to be like, yeah, I'll buy merch with the design on it. I thought it was really fucking cool. There's a balance somewhere. There's a sweet spot somewhere where you've spent too much and it's not gonna come back to you. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna make a 5-minute animated episode and then make a fuck ton of money on their merch because of it. Maybe you can at least pay the cost of it. Because some companies, some VTubers, I should say, as individuals, some of them, their brand power is so strong that selling merch of them makes them way more money.
Yes, makes you stay anonymous. Thank you, Tail Trickster.
Someone else selling merch of themselves. And it's not one-to-one with like your viewership at all. It's brand power, which is like, it's just a totally different thing. There's some VTubers that stream way less because they don't need to stream because their brand is strong outside of that and they can just sell merch. So why focus on stream hours when you could put hours into other things like recording for these animations or whatever and just make that the business, you know? Most VTubers are just so focused on the whole streaming thing. Some of these VTubers maybe should just focus on like strengthening the brand. Like just sing some songs, make some music, get a lot of art, build that up, make a little bit of content and have some sick nasty merch because people love your character. Like that's valid too. You don't have to be a streamer. Yusan does that because they're music focused and it means that they don't have to stream as much. It's not about streaming video games. Yeah, they do stream occasionally for sure, but their main thing is music, right? And then off of that, yeah, they can sell a lot of merch. They have fans, whatever, as any normal musician would, but they don't have to actively sit there and stream, you know, 40 hours a week. If Gun was like, yo, I got a budget set aside for animation. We're gonna go hard on animation and push brand power. I'd be like, all right. Like, as long as we have a plan for this, I'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe that is legit. I'd love to be able to stream, but I'm not particularly good at doing anything entertaining, so watching streamers is fun instead. You don't want to be a streamer. A lot of people try it and they realize they don't want to do it because entertaining people is a job.
Entertaining people is a job. It is a job I love to do. I'm not the best at it either. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not the best at it. I'm kind of just more of a laid back type of just, unless I'm playing the game, then of course I go insane. But other than that, I'm just a laid back dude.
They're like, oh, fuck. You just turn a camera on and people can hear everything you're saying and watch everything you're doing. So people get stressed just by someone watching them play a video game. Imagine people just watching you play games. Imagine all of your Apex matches that you throw. You don't want to be a streamer. A lot of people think they want to be in the entertainment business at any level, and then they learn that entertainment business is work and business, just like all other work, and they realize they don't want to.
Exactly.
Imagine being quiet for 5 seconds and panicking because what if someone clicked in those 5 seconds and you're not being constantly high energy, entertaining every single moment?
Oh god, that happens a lot.
Imagine saying something and saying it weird and tripping over your words and then having to correct yourself and doing it in front of thousands of people. And having to develop being fully okay and not embarrassed with that.
I still get embarrassed with that.
The girl failures. Thank you. I just think
I
I'm straight
still
up
get embarrassed as
incapable
hell
of
with
doing
that.
some of the stuff I would need to do to like really garner that. I just couldn't do it because it would have to be 100% an act. I don't know anyone who's doing that quote-unquote act and it's actually all an act. All of them are just taking moments, like I said, that are like natural for them and just dialing it up. That's just how it is, because that's how you do a stream persona. I don't have a shred of it in me, so I can't, there's nothing to bank on. There's nothing to lean into. And it's just how it is.
And that's the thing. I think today we're gonna go a little bit more into just
Hello.
into the streaming section
Sorry, I know
here.
it's like
Welcome,
mid-ad.
welcome.
If you're getting ads, too bad.
Yeah.
Begin.
So we shall see. Some of you guys know I'm friends with some Apex players. Some good friends of mine just moved teams, and I'm very happy for them because they just announced it. That's really fucking exciting because, you know, a lot of my friends that are in esports, different from being a...
I'll let you hold my hand.
Thank you for the head pats. Appreciate it.
Whatever. After a certain point, especially if you do some variety, it doesn't matter what you're playing, people are there for you kind of thing, as long as you are giving them a good show, right? When you're...
I'll let you hold my hand.
Thank you, Tail Trickster. Thank you both.
I need my head pats on each hand.
Are still really funny people, but you're not focused on that being the point of your streams. A lot of the time you're doing scrims, you're training, trying to play well, you know? And because of this, there's less money to be made from content. So esports orgs tend to pay like a small salary, a monthly something, a stipend at least, for them to be able to do their thing, you know? So whenever I have friends that are pro players for any game, and are like between teams or something, I always like get worried there, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, I really hope they find something good because this is it. Like having that team behind you is how you live, you know, kind of thing. So it's just relieving for me whenever like any of my friends, I see them sign on with a team, get the support they need so that they can keep playing. It's also scary how poor the monetization in the whole esports scene is, but we won't even get into that. It's so
No, we
fucking
won't.
bad.
We won't get into that.
Esports orgs don't make money, man. But at the
They
end of the day, the
don't.
ones I care
Unfortunately,
about are
they
the
don't.
players that are my friends, so you know they'll be okay. But like the orgs as a whole,
wow.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys have looked into any of that, but it is bad. It is just straight up bad. The same thing can be said about things like Formula 1. There's a fuck ton of money that goes into that. The actual races themselves are not generating that much revenue for those companies back.
I understand
It's
that
just
part, yes.
Sponsored for the sake of sponsoring. I don't know. It just seems like it's one of those things. I'm like, this is made for rich people to throw money at. It's purely for the sport, and they will prop it up because they're rich.
When you
kinda
think
thing.
about it,
so
it
I can
pretty
only
much
hope
is.
that some real rich people start loving esports.
Oh gosh.
Right? That's one of those things where I'm like, man, this could be the next F1, you know? You just need some rich dude's kid to be like, Dad, I want an Apex team.
Oh god.
Charlie's been pretty blunt
That'd be
about sports
interesting.
being a money sink. It's always been like that. There's never been money in it, but it will always be propped up enough by sponsors to do okay. Like the orgs will ultimately fail, but the individual people that are working and putting in the time will at least get a payout for their time, most of them. It's one of those business
Interesting,
models where I'm like, this is terrible. Same thing with streaming for some people. Depends on the streamer and what kind of content they do and how they do it, but there are a lot of people that the way they run things is just not sustainable. There are a lot of streamers that just stream and they stream whatever. No plans, no thoughts. They're like, oh, if I have this many people around subbing or watching and I'm playing this thing that I really like, you know, I'm happy, I'm chilling. And I'm like, yeah, for now. And then the moment it changes, you're dying. Like, now, if you're someone who had a career before this and you have the ability to go back to it, stakes aren't so bad, right? Then it's all right.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
all
I
right.
can understand
Most
that.
don't, though. Most started streaming when they were in high school or college and never established a resume. They don't know anything about any of that, really. And then they're streaming to make just enough to make it, quote unquote. How long you think you can do this?
Well, yeah, I can see
don't
that
know.
part.
That
I
shit
can
is
see that
scary
part.
to me. Yeah, it
I
depends.
can see that part,
Obviously
really.
depends on the streamer. There's still people that make like fuck you money, right? And they're
Oh, yeah, there are people
chilling.
who make fuck
There's
you
some
money.
people that
A
make
lot of people who make fuck you money.
okay money from what you could see, at least. That's the other thing, is you'll never be able to tell how much a streamer makes because any of the numbers that you can see are probably skewed in some way, and there's always like a lot of hidden everything. The one thing that is true for any streamer, at least in America, is everyone gets taxed extra because they're sole proprietorships, right? They're their own little micro businesses technically. So even if it looks like they make a lot, there's that. And then the expenses
horrible
out
part,
for
yeah.
some of these things, depending on the streamer, depending on what they do, is crazy. I look at it and I'm like, oh, like why
No
do
resume,
so many
no
people
previous.
want
That sounds,
to
yeah.
be streamers and like they're like, yeah, I want to make
Yes,
it. I'm
to
passionate.
answer your question, Tail Trickster, there is a possibility of still getting stage fright behind an avatar because you're still talking. Me, who has a lot of stage fright to begin with, is, you know, that becomes a big one. That becomes a big thing for me.
I have the damn nail!
Let's watch this one instead.
Congrats on 6 months! I am here for your world domination arc. Let's freaking go! I'm gonna take over the world. I would be the best world leader. Okay, you guys can trust.
Right.
There will be dress codes for men. Thank you. What happens if I'm president of the world and then Koala takes over one day? Honestly! No, I'm not gonna admit to that. Never mind. No, never mind. I thought of it, ew. Do what Hollywood is doing to Twilight.
Yeah, Kudo does do
remake?
both.
Replace Clara with a younger, hotter, edgier version who relates to today's youth.
It doesn't help.
literally
Yeah,
me.
imagining people in the underwear doesn't help. No, it doesn't help. Not always. It just makes it feel weird because there's people in their underwear in your room, and you're like, "Why are you in my room in your underwear?" Only I get to be in my underwear in my room. I mean, I'm like, for all you know, I could be, I could be going commando. I'm not, but for all you know, I could be. I think there are people who also imagine that, who imagine that their Oshi is nude, which is an interesting idea, I guess. But it's like, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I can see that happening. I could definitely see someone imagining their, like, Clara or something like that nude. And that would be, I'd just say that'd be a very interesting thing to imagine. But yeah.
A younger, hotter, edgier version who relates to today's youth. That's literally me! I am ever changing and evolving, okay? I live in 3 different decades at the same time, simultaneously.
There are websites for that, yes. There are websites for that. R34
old
exists.
YouTube.
R34 exists if you want to imagine your VTuber, Oshi being nude. If your Oshi's big enough, then guarantee there's going to be R34 of them. Hell, I'm not big, and I think I've already got R34 somewhere of me. Like, it all depends on your fan base. I welcome it. I'm not one of those prudes that's like, oh, you can't draw me nude. I've had people draw me as a woman. I've had people draw me with GGs and stuff. And I'm perfectly fine with that because, like, I like imagining people letting out their creative minds, their creative personalities. It's art, for God's sakes. I'm not gonna bitch about art, especially if it's free art. Someone doing art of me, that's for me. That ends up becoming like, oh wow, I'm honored that you would even take the time to make art of me. You know?
Newgrounds, albino black sheep, and also TikTok and Vine. All combined into one gorgeous soup of mental stimulation.
Stimulation, that's what she had to call it. Okay.
I have those to one of
Fake publicity, yes.
What would you make the first law as world leader? No MIPS.
No MIPS.
No MIPS.
Just no MIPS. That's it.
No
That's
MIPS. No chesticles. No ripples.
What the hell's a ripple?
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to Clara's TED Talk.
Free the MIPS. No! I will never free the MIPS. And anyone who fights to free the MIPS, if there are like any protests or stuff, I'm having secret bullies, okay?
Yeah.
And they're not even gonna kill you. They're gonna come in the middle of the night and just take your MIPS. That's all that's gonna happen.
They're gonna take their MIPS from you.
So bad, how about I free them from your chest?
Oh God, the ideas that freaking
And then
Clara
I'm
has.
gonna hang
Holy
them
crap.
up from telephone poles as a message. I'm like, yeah, this is what happens when you try to overthrow my MIP.
MIP supremacy, I guess.
Everybody forget what I was just saying.
That's what happens when you try to overthrow Clara's MIP supremacy. Holy crap.
Everybody just pretend that didn't happen.
That's Clara for you. Holy crap. She wants MIP supremacy. She wants all the MIPs to herself. Send Clara your MIPs. Send Clara your MIPs.
Thank you. I am the perfect idol, I swear. I was not just going on a rant about how I was gonna cut off people's MIPs. That was not happening, I promise.
God almighty. Of course it didn't happen. Of course it didn't happen.
Here are the things. If you become a world leader, I'll run an insurgency. Well, joke's on you. I don't know what that means. And therefore, I don't care about it.
That's good. That's good. You gotta love the hagness of that whole thing. You gotta love the hagness of it all. Now what I'm gonna do, because we've been here for a while now, is I'm just gonna do some Left 4 Dead 2, like 1 or 2 run-throughs of Left 4 Dead 2. As you know, Left 4 Dead 2 is heavily modified on my end. Luckily, it is not a server-side mod. It is a client-side mod. For those of you who don't know what a client-side mod is, it is a mod that depends more on me and on my computer than on any of the online stuff. So what that means is that me as a player in the game, I don't have to worry about someone else having my mod. And, you know, it not working because someone else doesn't have the mod. I can just be me and have the mod. You know what I mean? That's always good. Always. I love that. I love having that. I love client-side mods. And I love that Valve allows that. You know what I mean? Everyone left. Okay, I'm gonna leave too. I'm sorry. I want to start a campaign now. I don't want to wait till someone joins the fucking server. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That may be a little too crazy for me, for y'all to imagine. But yeah, I don't want to wait for someone to freaking join the server. You know what I mean? I mean, I want them to wait for me to join the server. I mean, wait for me. I'm not gonna wait for you though. What do you expect from me? I'm not gonna wait for you. Did you try the candy gun mod? I didn't try the candy gun mod. The way you modded it is so cute. It's because I love HoloLive and I like Pippa. So Pippa's amazing. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have Pippa be a part of it. She's like, she is. It's just, imagine if Pippa supremacy happened, and like Pippa world supremacy.
Hey, there's a sign for the amusement park.
If that ended up happening, that would be great.
Whispering Oaks. Shit, I used to go there when I was a kid.
Look at all these. Wait, that's what we're doing.
Look out!
There we go. There we go. Pippa, you dead. Why haven't you died enough, Pippa? Die more.
Reloading.
Pippa, you should die more. I mean, that sounds wrong.
All right, take the off ramp. Reload.
Oh, fuck you. Crowbar's fine.
Grabbing the shotgun.
I think the crowbar's fine. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. How the hell did they get up there? Oh, they probably went through here. Oh, that's a way to do it. Okay, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. You could do that. I didn't know that at all. There we go. I didn't know that was a way to get through. Now I just figured it out. Holy crap. While they go through the underground parts.
Oh shit! Watch out!
God almighty. Fuck you. I think there's going to be something here. The Pippa noises. Pippa noises are always funny. A horde of Pippas attacking. It's so funny watching it. Yes, that's why I keep it. That's why I haven't like changed it. Hello, David Thomas. Welcome, welcome. As always, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. I always do. It's always nice to have you guys around.
Anyone need some pills? I'll use these.
There we go, there we go. Pipe bomb here. Oh, Ellis is coming out. That's why Ellis kept following me.
Charger around, get ready. Charger!
Oh, you fuck! You turned the corner. That's when you did it? You bitch.
Through this door. Boomer.
What? I thought I shot you directly.
Reloading.
I guess I didn't shoot you directly. What the fuck, Pippa? What the fuck were you doing there? I don't get you, Pippa. Sometimes I don't get you.
Grab an incendiary ammo.
Let's burn some shit up.
On fire. Oh god, look at that. How you fuck? The fuck was that? I didn't even know what the hell that was.
Watch out!
I don't know what the fuck is up with these guys over here, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, because, like, I mean, that's all I can do, really.
Weapons over here!
More peels, more peels.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wow, shit!
Ah, there we go. Let's see. Gonna shoot, gonna shoot, gonna shoot. I was just in my own brain. Holy crap, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I was in my own head. Oh, there we go. Yep, you did.
Reloading.
I am sorry, I was in my own brain. Pippa noises. There we go.
Look out. Ammo here.
I'm sorry, Pecora. I'm not gonna fucking touch you. Sorry, Miss Lovely Pecora. I'm sorry, Pecora. Just getting ready for Mumei's birthday stream coming up. Oh! I didn't even know she was having a birthday stream, to be honest with you. Oh, you fuck. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Come on, people, get your asses in here.
There we go. The Mumei birthday is nice. Mumei birthday is always nice. Mumei birthday is always nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to check my VTuber thingamadoobs that I always have. Forgot to check that. My VTuber showcase. Okay, I don't have any new VTubers on VTuber showcase, but I can find more.
Any good? Yeah, they're a pretty big deal, all right.
Hell yes. I got all their albums. Even their new stuff that ain't no good. Best light show in the business, though.
I didn't get both of you. I don't know why I didn't get both of you. Oh yeah, I do need to do this.
Hey man, hold up. Healing.
I forgot about that. I do need to heal.
All good now.
There we go.
Lights on, and nobody's home. Well, nobody but the zombies.
There we go. Not what I wanted.
Grab the shotgun.
Wanted to do that. That's what I wanted to do. God damn it. Oh. Oh, just missed me.
That's some crazy shit. Crowbar.
I already have a crowbar. It's pretty bloody as it is.
Fire in the hole.
There we go.
Hills for me.
Now I can get this one because, like, did I get that? Oh, someone else got that one. I think. Ah!
Reloading.
All these signs are making me hungry.
No one wants your fat butt like myself getting any food. No one wants you food. No one wants you to get food, goddammit. I forgot. Oops. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be doing something. Yes. Making sure Pippa gets what they deserve. Yeah, what you fucking deserve!
Watch out.
Fucking Pippa da Rippa. Oh, you fuck! What? Where did you fucking appear, you piece of shit? Gura! Stop it, Gura! Friend, not food. Remember, friend, not food. Dino Goomba. Dino Goomba. Dino Goomba. Ah, fuck you, Dino Goomba. Friend, not food. Friend, not food. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
They put a hurting on you. I heard a plenty. All right now, back in business. No
Back in
problem,
business.
fellas.
There we are.
Thanks, I owe you one.
Anytime.
Gooba, why do you have to do this? Why do you always have to do this, Gooba? Why? Why do you always have to do this? Why you do this to me? Wait, why are you fucking... I'll heal you too. Oh, wait, you don't want me to heal you?
Time to start some fires.
You don't want me to heal you? Okay. I'm assuming that hitting was meaning that you didn't want me to heal you.
Get yourself right.
I got a misery in my bone. Alright, that's better.
I do like this one instead of the crowbar. I do.
Is that right?
Ah, fuck!
Reloading! Yeah, I must be finding me a health kit. Bill's here.
Oh, baby, I could destroy some kettle corn right now.
Yeah.
Check it out! Kitty land!
Crash bag, yes. Zig Zion.
Just one.
Zig Zagoon. Zig
Let her ride the screaming oak
Zion.
once.
Zig Zagoon.
Man, when
This
we
game.
ever gonna be here again?
Bye, Rushia. You can't freaking destroy me that way. You can't do this to me again.
Peach cobbler.
You can keep the cobbler. All I want is more guns.
The boardwalk still smells like coffee. The back alley still stinks like piss.
Ah, poor Pecora, she passed away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pecora. I wasn't able to protect you. I wasn't able to protect you, Pecora. I'm sorry. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, wait, shit. Well, this happened. There we go.
You gotta hurry.
Hey, you fuck. What the fuck? I heard you, but I didn't see you. That was crazy. What are you doing here, Pippa? Just chilling, just hanging out, just beating that meat, beating that schmeat.
Reloading. Are you out of your mind shooting at me?
Hell no.
I still like this one, I think. There we go.
All right, this gate's open.
Pippa, 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 stop it. Pippa, Pippa, stop it, stop it. Pippa, stop it. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Look out! There's a safe room in the tunnel of love.
You gotta love safe rooms, I guess.
Watch out!
There we go. Oh, I killed 110 affected. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, yeah, I did. I have to go. Have a good day, Sabi. Take care. Citoyen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here for as long as you have been. I appreciate it. I always do.
Bringing back any memories, Coach? You, a cheeseburger, romance in the air.
Nick, I was on the football team. Coach did just fine.
So,
I don't really want to kick someone out.
what were you on, Nick?
Ooh, I like this one.
Not cool, Rochelle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ah, let him be idle. I don't care. There we go.
Kill the clown.
Hey, no smooching, y'all.
What?
I didn't actually kill anybody. What the fuck? Oh, you fuck. Holy crap, my dudes. Alright, we're still going through a ton of love stuff, so that's good. Yes.
Catwalk of love. What?
Not a lot of stuff going on, which is interesting.
I'm on the jockey. Oh, behind us, guys. Jockey.
What the fuck? There is an actual jockey. For once, there was an actual jockey. What the fuck?
Reloading.
Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I bet Nick remembers the tunnel of love.
That there sounds like a witch.
Fuck you. Hikam bokam.
Got this just for you.
Harry Foot moment. There we go. Harry Foot and Vajiji moment. Left 4 Dead mod with Hololive and Pippa. Yes, it is. It is. It absolutely is. It's exactly what it is. It's the Left 4 Dead mod with Hololive and Pippa. Yes. Left 4 Dead 2 mod, just to be exact. Okay. Propane here has just been idle the whole fucking time. Yeah, we're kicking him. Without someone who could possibly be an actual benefit to us. Greetings from India once again. Thank you for your videos and streams. I hope you had a great time with the game. I had a wonderful week indeed. You too. I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead as well. Like the rest of your week. And then the weekend coming up. I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. Of course. Because everyone deserves to have a good week. And weekend. I'm gonna be running out of bullets. Yay, I'm gonna be running out of bullets. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Trash bag number 4.
Hey, ammo here. Oh shit! What's wrong, man?
What about being drunk? I'm not drunk. You're drunk. You're drunk!
Stay on the track.
Just run!
We knocked the piss out of them.
What?
I'm running out of bullets. Oh, never mind. I'm not running out of bullets. I forgot. I'm not. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go! We got a couple of things happening here. Oh, damn, he got all the damage on the witch. I didn't even see that. Three kills with the melee weapon. There we go. There we are. I'm gonna go and reload.
Just run! That was Spitter! Hey, look out!
Spitter goo! Oh, you fucking shit. You fucking shit. That was a thing. Certainly was a thing. I think around here is usually where... Oh, well, I know that the helicopter's there, but sometimes a Kura comes out. Right? Oh, fucking shit.
How the hell are we gonna get in there?
Ah, whenever I hear Becco, I always feel sad. I'm sorry. That's just me. That's just me. I think that's just me.
Well, sorry.
What happened to all the dudes? But really, what happened to all the peoples? It's like it's empty here. Usually it's pretty full.
Through the farm exhibits. can't shoot worth shit.
Reloading. Apocalypse my ass.
All right. Yeah.
Good to go. Hey, y'all done? We come across the roof. Reloading.
Get up here. Let's get up here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Smoker's got me!
Oh my fucking god.
Reloading.
No,
They telling you something you don't know, but be careful.
no!
Oh shit! Watch out!
I hit it. Reloading.
Wait for everyone to pop in. There we go.
Fire in the hole!
Y'all are stupid. Why did you do that? Run, bitch, run! Christ. Oh god, I barely made it through. Holy crap. I barely made it through. I barely made it through. Holy shit. Usually that one causes a lot of death. I mean, it honestly does a lot of times.
What?
Oh god, nope, nope. Didn't mean to do that at all. Nope. Not me. Not me. I didn't do shit. You can't prove it. You can't prove it.
That'll signal the chopper pilot. We just need to
Stop healing me. Stop healing me. Please stop healing me.
That is about the stupidest idea.
Thank you, I guess. I don't know. What's wrong with you? Don't fucking heal me. I was already at like 90%, so don't heal me. Fuck, you fuck. You fuck. We aren't kicking him because of his name, right? Because fuck it. Vote failed. Just because I fucking felt like it. Vote failed. Since they are anonymous votes, we can't tell which one happened. Which one did what, right?
It may not be pretty, but we're doing this. Nice.
Reloading.
Ready? Well, all
There we
right.
go.
Take that, you bastards.
Get in the rock concert, goddammit. What are you doing, you fuck? In the fucking rock concert, you piece of shit. Ugh.
Grabbing the pipe bomb. No shell, girl. You shot me.
Yo, we got one of these fuckers. The screams, the lovely screams. Hello, Comment Writer, welcome, welcome. Of course, always welcome. There we go. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Uh-oh. Charger, and then we have fucking Buddha.
You heard the man.
Good, good, good. Tank is gone. Jockey's gone. I only have 35 actual freaking. Oh god. There we go.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
What?
First aid kit. I hear a smoker.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, they're all coming from this direction. Holy shit.
Rocket out.
We in the zombie killing business.
There we go. We are in the zombie killing business, motherfuckers. We're definitely doing it.
I'm gonna try this scope out.
We got next. We got next. It's coming next. Oh, okay.
That's some bullshit.
There we go. We don't have that many like horribleness like that we have in other fucking times. All right, so that is near the end. That is near the end from what I can tell. Yep, that's why Gura's here now. Yep, we killed the tank, so that's good. Yep. The helicopter's coming. Looks like it's gonna be over here. Oh, you fuck. Yep, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Well, thank you for pushing me towards the helicopter, you son of a bitch. Get all on here. Yes, thank goodness. Ha! Gura's angry! Gura's angry! But we're done. We're done with this one, and we are going for the end. All survivors escaped. Wonderful. As you know, exit the main menu. Why? Because we're reaching that time again. Night, this afternoon, whatever you want to call it. We are reaching that time where what we're doing is we are going to be going. I think I'm gonna send you guys to Fenari Mori again. They're doing just chatting as they always do during these times. I always tend to catch them around the 1 hour mark, which is when they end up doing their own stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna send you to Fenari Mori, I think, on the Twitch side, on the YouTube side. Let me figure out who I'm gonna send you guys. Thank you guys always for being here, of course. I do appreciate you guys. You guys who have stayed, even though, you know, there's not a lot of news going on or anything like that. All y'all who have stayed, really appreciate that. Ooh, Vispo. Someone from Vispo is doing, Arya Kuroha is doing some Apex Esports World Cup Day 2. Group B, Day 2. So, I always like looking at those new things. I don't think I've ever sent you guys to them before. So, I'm going to send you guys there. Thank you, Gerard, Trashbag, Common Rider, everybody that I'm forgetting, which I'm sure I'm forgetting a ton of people. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being the amazing people that you are. And for staying here with me and chilling here with me the time that you guys have been able to. It means a lot. I am glad that you like my new look. It is a glow up. I definitely have done a glow up. And I do appreciate the glow up. And it was all because of you guys that I was able to do a glow up. So remember, because of that, you guys are amazing. You guys matter. No matter what a toxic brain will tell you, because I've had toxic brain ever since I was 5 years old. I've had depression ever since I was 5 years old, and toxic brain can tell you quite a few horrible things. Whatever it tells you, remember, you are a light for someone in their life. You are a light that someone looks towards in order to bring happiness to themselves, in order to find that light in that darkness. I try to keep being that for you guys, and I try to keep being that for my community. Of course, you guys have been that way for me. You guys have done amazing things for me itself, and I do appreciate you guys more than you guys can ever imagine. Remember to try to have a good day. If you need to take a rest, get some after stream care. Take care of yourselves after the stream. Be well as much as you can. Get something to eat, which is what I'm going to be doing myself. I'm going to be getting something to eat. Remember, you don't have to join any of the raids that I do. But I do appreciate them. They are always up. Fenari Mori doesn't allow the lower end people like myself to do it anymore. Okay, maybe too many smaller folks were getting in there, so I'm not going to be raiding them anymore. That's another person knocked off my list that I'm not going to be doing, and that's fine. I mean, they've gotten to a point where they're big enough that they don't need my my stuff, and people can have that that type of thing going on for them if they want to. So, scratch that Fenari Mori thing. We're moving you to someone who is usually better in the sense of allowing things like this myself to go through. So, nothing wrong against Fenari Mori. Fenari Mori is a good person, but a lot of people do have the lower amounts to no longer be allowed for sending raids, and that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we have someone else around there that I can send you guys to. If not, then we just won't do a raid for Twitch. I'm already sending you guys somewhere for YouTube. We may not be doing a raid for Twitch, but let's just see if this person allows me to get through. Since I'm not a huge person on Twitch, it's fine. I definitely understand, like I said before. I'm not knocking the person that is not allowing me to raid anymore. They have their reasons. I don't know them. It just is what it is. So I'll send you guys, the couple people that are here, I'll send you guys to Goddess Astra, and I'll send you guys to the side of YouTube as well. I appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves. Keep being the wonderful people you are. And, of course, get something to eat, like what I'm going to do. And be well. Ara ara, mama. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. We're going to be raiding out. Thank you so much for being here. See you soon. Probably this afternoon, more than likely. More than likely this afternoon. That's what the see you soon is going to be. Because I always do morning and afternoon ones during these days. So I do appreciate you. See you soon.